Yo, what is up, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Welcome to another episode of the What's Up PlayStation podcast, episode 62 to be exact. Good morning, PlayStation Nation. I see all the beautiful PlayStation Nation people in the chat. What is up, guys? Hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. Hopefully you guys are feeling good. Yes, you got 4 imaginary trophies just now. You know what I mean? It just feels good that, you know, on the PlayStation side of things, you are gaming throughout the year. No breaks. But yo, what is good, guys, man? We appreciate you guys coming through to another episode of What's Up PlayStation podcast. For those people that are new to the show, we are a PlayStation-centric podcast where we talk about the latest, the greatest, the good, the bad, the ugly news of PlayStation throughout the week. I am one of your hosts, Jay Bari. It's always a pleasure, you know, talking to you guys and giving our opinions about the PlayStation news throughout the week. But once again, I said I am one of the hosts. I'm also joined by the King of Queens, the Mr. Questionnaire himself, Gaming with Persona. Persona, what's good, man?
I'm a PlayStation. I'm a
Remix.
PlayStation fan too.
Let's go. Hey, what's good, guys? It's your boy Persona, Gaming with Persona, one half of the host of what I always say, one half of the host. Yo, if I like one of your hosts, and I always say one half of the host of What's Up PlayStation podcast, episode 62. I am very happy to be here, man. We got a really good show for you guys today. A lot of good topics. Obviously, guys, it's gonna be a lot of jokes, a lot of good stuff, like always. And yo, man, I'm happy to be here. I always say it, and I say it because I mean it. I always look forward to the Saturday morning podcast with Bari, man, my bro. You know, come together, talk gaming.
Yes, sir.
As always, good. And obviously, to, you know, chill out with you guys in the morning. You know, you guys start your morning off with us, and we're happy to start our morning off chilling with you guys as well, talking gaming. So, you know, I'm happy to be here, man.
Yo, the chat said hit him with another trophy, Persona. Should I hit them with another trophy?
Absolutely. We're giving them trophies out like Naughty Dog. Absolutely.
Let me do 3.
3. Yeah, 3 is good. 3 is good.
3 is good, man. Good. What is up, guys, man? We appreciate you guys coming through. Yeah, I always say one of the hosts because I make it clear that there's no like co-hosting. There's 2 hosts. You know what I mean? Because we do interchange like host duties throughout the week. I know every other week. So I feel like when you say like that other half is like, oh, one person's a host and the other person's like a co-host or something like that. But whatever makes you comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously, you know, this is not my podcast or just Bari's podcast. This is our podcast and our channel. So, you know, it's definitely a group effort and a group thing.
Yes, sir, man.
Happy to be here.
Definitely appreciate you guys, man. We see you guys in the chat, man. What is up, guys? If you guys are, you know, I mean, the stream just started, but you know, if you guys want to, I guess you can hit the like button or share the stream out. I'm not forcing you guys, okay? But if you want to, you can do so, man. But we got 2 super chats, man, in here, man, from Viper Reaps Corner with the $9.99 iPhone user. So why do people lie about playing these games? I had a person tweet that they started Tales of Arise on November 18th at 8 p.m. Then say they completed the game on the 19th at 3 a.m. 7 hours.
Cap.
That is cap.
That's cap. That's cap. Even if you skipped all cutscenes and just went straight, we're talking 25 hours minimum.
There is. I don't even think it's 25 hours. There's no way, because the end game, like getting to the ending and to the final boss, that's a long process. That's a lot of gameplay that you're going through. You know what I mean?
Maybe 30. I would say 30, 35.
Probably 30, 35.
Very long.
If you're skipping everything, which I doubt you can. I don't know if you can skip all the cutscenes. Like, can you?
Yeah, you can. You just press start and hit skip.
Okay,
That's
okay.
it. You can skip. I mean, if you are skipping cutscenes and Tales of Rise, first off, shame on you, because you're missing out on a seriously great story, like in terms of just like the presentation and whatnot. I wouldn't skip anything in that game. It's worth
Yeah, cause
every time.
if this person's talking about they beat the game in 7 hours, that's like the whole end portion of the game. You know what I mean? It's like
I
there's
was gonna
no
say
way.
like the last no cap, the last mission in the game is like
It's
an hour and
mad
a half,
long.
almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like because you fight like 3 bosses in that. Like
Yep.
3 like end game bosses in that shit. So
Yeah, that person's
it's
definitely
insane.
it's definitely lying. I've put over 100 hours in that game. That
I'm at
person's
like
definitely.
by the time I got the platinum, I think I was at like 125 hours or something like that.
Mm-hmm. And it don't matter if you playing on easy. You're not
Nah, it
beating
don't
that in those
matter.
7 hours.
Nah, you're not.
But
Nah.
yo, we have another super chat from Enter Cheat Code with a $4.99, man. iPhone users in the building. He said, shout out to WUPS from Enter Beast Mode. Keep it up. Oh man, Twitter going crazy.
Chose violence.
Yeah, he
Man,
chose violence.
Man.
I don't want peace. I want violence always.
Hey yo, man, yo. When you posted that video, don't want peace.
I don't want peace.
Violence always.
I want violence. Hey yo, you see the man? You see his spikes? It's like plastic, so that joint's shaking. It's mad funny as hell, yo.
Is tight.
Yo,
man,
facts,
Black Girl said he probably got clapped by Balsif. Listen, I'm gonna keep it a stack. If you get clapped by Balsif, now listen.
Oh no, that first, the first boss.
I lost the Balsif twice.
Yeah, he would clap you. Depending on what difficulty you're playing on, he would clap you, bro. Cause he hits hard. Yeah, he hits hard.
But what it is with Balsif too is Balsif, his attack pattern is very unpredictable.
And he's slow.
He's slow. So when you think you should parry, because you see him charging up, or you think you can attack, you should actually be preparing for a parry.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people attack. At least me, I was attacking.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
You know, stagger him or burn him down quick enough. And I got clapped, and you think it's just one. And this is the thing. Even if you block, you think it's just one hit. No, it's
he does the other one, the other overhead joint. Yeah,
and it swing upward. I'm like, oh my god, Balsif, chill, bro.
Yeah, he catches you off guard with his slow attacks.
Yeah, he does.
But yeah, ball stuff. Yeah,
who was the like out of the lords? Like, because we're not going to talk end game real quick before we get into who was like the hardest lord for you personally. I'm gonna be honest. I think the hardest pause. I think it was Almadria.
Almadria for you?
Either Ganabelt or Almadria.
Nah,
because I didn't really have a problem with Volron.
No, that is my hardest one with Volron. Ganabelt was probably the second in my opinion because
Ganabelt was tough.
Ganabelt bought me like 4 times. Volron bought me like about 5 or 6 times.
Well, the reason why I say Almadria is because when I went to the Almadria fight, I was thinking that I could kind of brute force that, and I didn't have any of the win accessory abilities on any of my accessories, so I was getting washed by the wind attack. The wind attacks was washing my team like crazy, so that's why I say Almadria as well. Because
what's funny, I didn't even die to Almadria because I was playing her mad lane. I was playing mad lane with Almadria.
I didn't. I was because I didn't really pick up on the fact that I needed to use Rinwell at first to kind of stagger and really get a lot of big damage off of her. What I was trying to do was brute force the dragon. And then because the way I thought the fight worked was, beat the dragon and then you'd have to fight Almadria by herself. That's what I thought it was. So I was trying to brute force the dragon and then, just to get to Almadria and then kind of get a little more strategic. But she and the dragon, they weren't having that, man. Them tornado attacks.
Yeah, that dragon has a lot of HP too, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Jemiah Dixon in the chat, man. Today's his birthday, guys. So bless him up.
Happy birthday to Jemiah.
You know what I mean? Man. With a happy birthday to my man Jemiah. He keeping it secret over there on Twitter where he don't want to put his birthday
That man
on
like 40 too, ain't he?
yeah, he don't want to put his birthday up on his profile. You know what I mean? But him and Yuffie got the same birthday, so today's his birthday.
Word,
So
yo,
yeah, shout out
happy birthday to Jemiah, brother. Happy birthday, stay blessed, man.
yes, sir, man, yes, sir. But yo, let's get into it, guys, man. You know the vibes, man. You know, and how the show goes. We got to let you guys know the games for the week, and these are the new games for the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, for November 15th through the 21st. But let's start it off, man. Cause we got some good games that dropped this week, man. So the first game we have here is Finger Fitness for the PlayStation 5, man. My goodness. Listen, if you guys want to get a good game, you better go get Finger Fitness. You understand me? Then we got Turvive for the PlayStation 4. Dandy Ace for the PlayStation 4. Just Dance 2022 for the PlayStation 5 and 4. Kingdom Two Crowns for the PlayStation 4. Light Fairy Tale Episode 2 for the PlayStation 4. Marsupilami Hub Avenger, or is that Hub or Hub? Oh, Hubba. I'm just gonna say Hub Avenger for the PlayStation 4.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
Yeah, how would you say that? Would you say Hub or you say Hub Avenger? Hub Avenger.
Hubba.
That's what you say, right? Hub Avenger. Hub Avenger.
Hub. It's two O's. It's not Hub. There's no.
Yeah,
O.
well, I'm saying Hub. I don't know why I'm saying Hub.
Yeah,
Hub Avenger.
Hub is singular, like as in,
like
or there is no U actually.
Yeah, it's a
because
U.
Hub is U, HUB. This is Hub. Ooh. So Hub Avenger. Hub Avenger.
Thank you,
Huba, like Huba.
For
Huba
the English lesson there. Yo, we have Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 for the PlayStation 5. Yuki for the PlayStation 4. Grow Song for the Evertree for the PlayStation 4. Clang 2 for the PlayStation 5. Is that a beat 'em up? I think I know that game. Clang 2, I think is a beat 'em up game. Not too sure. Massif is Together for the PlayStation 5 and 4. Rune King, A League of Legends Story for the PlayStation 4. Surviving the Aftermath for the PlayStation 4. The Last Stand Aftermath. Whoa. Is this the same game? For the PlayStation 4. The Wild at Heart for the PlayStation. I think I heard that name before, man. The Wild at Heart. Alright, so yo, like I said, this month, this week, a lot of games came out. Airport Simulator Day and Night for the PlayStation 4. Blood Rain Revamp for the PlayStation 4. Blood Rain Revamp 2 for the PlayStation 4. Oh, what you said?
I was surprised to see those two games up. I was like, what? Blood Rain? They got that? I was tempted, Bari.
Yo, I think this is the PlayStation 3 version. It came out for PlayStation 3. It wasn't that good though. Like from what I remember, I'm not too sure if it's the same game, but from what I remember, it wasn't too good. It's not like the older Blood Rain games.
Yeah, I held back.
Then we got Kid Amnesia Exhibition for the PlayStation 5. This is the free-to-play game that they showed, right? A little scary game. Shaolin versus Wu-Tang came out for the PlayStation 4. Now Smoots Golf for the PlayStation 4. Space Moth Lunar Edition for the PlayStation 4. Tears of Avia for the PlayStation 4. The Guy VR for the PlayStation VR. 20 Bunnies. My man Persona's game right there. He's gonna give you guys in the spotlight about that game.
Absolutely.
For the PlayStation 5 and 4. The Game of the Year, Battlefield 2042 for the PlayStation 5 and 4. My goodness. I don't think that game came out this week, Persona. I'm chuckling. Let me chill. For the Battlefield gods, come at me. Nerf Legends for the PlayStation 5 and 4. Is this a first-person shooter or is it a third person? Yo, somebody look up Nerf Legends real quick and let me know if it's first person or third person. Cause just being a huge Nerf fan, it kind of got my attention. Sushi Break 2 for the PlayStation 4. The Pig D. Whoa! For the PlayStation 5 and 4. Would you like to run an idle cafe for the PlayStation 5?
It's first person.
And for first person, gotcha.
It looked fun too from the gameplay I'm looking at. It looked pretty cool.
I'm
let me send you the link.
Thoroughly interested here. So your Persona, man, those, you know, I mean, there's a lot of games that came out this week. I know you bought about like 3 of them, but let the people know what is your what is your spotlight game for the week?
That's a good question. I struggled this week. And so for me, I think my spotlight game for this week is actually not going to be a PlayStation game. Cut me some slack. I think my spotlight game for this week is actually going to be Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pearl. I started playing that last night. I started on Pearl, and it looks very good, especially playing on like the OLED Switch. It looks really cool. And put about maybe an hour, 2 hours into it because it was really late last night. I was watching the Jamie Foxx show and playing it. And it's cool, man. Like, it's a cool game, man. It definitely brings me back to it definitely brings me back to like the old school days of like playing Pokemon and whatnot. 'Cause I haven't really like dedicated like a large amount of time to Pokemon in a very long time. So the Brilliant Diamond and Pearl, I am going to really dedicate some good time to those. And I was having fun last night. I chose Turtwhip as my starter Pokemon. I was gonna go with Puplet, no, I normally pick Fire when I had to choose because like I've always been a big fire Pokemon person. Charmander is one of my favorite, but Turtwhip I was like, let me pick a grass and go with that. But it's fun. It's fun. It's Pokemon. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. I definitely think y'all should check it out, especially if you're into Pokemon. And yeah, that's my spotlight for this week.
Yo, this Nerf game look kind of lit, yo.
Yeah, I know that. I'm looking at the gameplay. I'm like, yo, this look kind of fire. I'm digging it.
Is this multiplayer or it looked like some single player type of joint right here?
Yeah,
bro.
it looked like it. From what I saw, it's drop in, drop out. So like you can, I think it's like a versus type of game. I would play this. This looks fun.
Yo, Nerf looking kind of OD, bruh.
I might have to grab this.
Yo, that's a fact, yo.
Can I break the rules though, Bart?
Yeah, I was about to say, I think you need to break the rules because I don't know what the hell you're doing talking about, yo. We gonna spotlight. We have a rule of a spotlight game, which is a PlayStation centric podcast, and here this dude out here talking about Pokemon.
I'm sorry, guys. I know you guys are very mad.
Like we don't play other games, other months where we playing and we don't spotlight them shits. But go ahead, man.
Yo, Bart's very mad at me right now. The other spotlight for me, honestly, I would have to say it's Bart, I'm be honest, it's very tough this month for me, man. It's really tough. Come back to me, because it's tough, man. It's tough.
Nintendo got him, man. Nintendo got him. Nah, yo, for real. My spotlight. I'm always going to spotlight games like this because they are doing it the right way, and especially when it comes to the fighting game genre. So, yo, I'm spotlighting KOF 15 because I do feel that when it comes to like netcode and these, fighting game developers starting to implement like rollback, it should be supported. You know what I mean? Because this is something that we've been desiring for years. And now that they're finally doing it, I think is a great thing. Outside of that, the gameplay is great as well. If you like 14, I think you're gonna like 15. They added some new stuff, like a super like counter move that wall splats you. You can get a combo from it. I forgot the name of it because I played a little bit last night and I was playing like a little bit this morning, but the game fundamentally is really, really good. Like KOF always been like a hard game for me to play, but I always just like, just have fun with it because I think the characters are dope. And, some of these characters got like some really cheap stuff to them. But the fact that they implementing like rollback and then you having a smooth gameplay. I only played one game online, so because I had to, get ready for the podcast. But Persona, when I tell you this, and I'm not capping, bro, KOF has always been a horrible online experience. Every KOF game I've played have been a horrible online experience. I mean, this franchise has probably the worst netcode in a fighting game genre ever when it comes to online. And when I played that one game, I lost too, by the way. I lost. When I played this one game this morning, that shit felt good, yo. It felt Guilty Gear level good. Guilty Gear Strive level good. And I'm not capping. I know it's just one game, it's just one match, so I can't really judge it, but going based off the history of this franchise and that one match, that shit was godsend, yo. It was godsend in my opinion. So I'm always gonna spotlight stuff like that, no different than when it came to Guilty Gear. KOF 15, yo. And it looked good. It looked good.
Yeah, it looks good.
It looked amazing, bro. Like, not even good, I think it's undermining it. It looks amazing, man. It looks way better than the trailers, made out to be. Not saying that the trailers didn't look good, but it looks better in person, yo.
Especially if you're playing on a OLED.
Yeah, it looks
OLED,
super
looks
good,
very,
man.
very beautiful.
It looks super good. Like, the animations look great as well. KOF, man, yo, so big shout out to SNK on that, man, because it looks super good. And the fact that they brought back characters that haven't been in KOF for a very, very long time, talking about like a really long time. I think a lot of excitement is coming back into KOF. And the net code is gonna, prolong the game. So that's really good, man, that they did this. So yeah, that's my spotlight. Did you get a spotlight or no?
Yeah. So my spotlight for this weekend, probably for the rest of the year, my spotlight is definitely going to be actually two different games, man. I am going to stand by this. It's going to be Avengers. It's actually going to be Outriders, right? I do want to spotlight Outriders because Outriders, yeah, they got a nice big update. Outriders is a game that I personally felt had a lot of good potential, but I feel like certain things were not executed properly or well thought out. Right, them servers were messed up, and I think the end game suffered a lot. It suffered because the end game, when you think end game, like honestly, like something like Tales of Arise, that end game was great because it was substantial. It was a lot there, very challenging, whatever. Outriders end game, especially for it to be like this online game, co-op experience, there wasn't a lot there. Matchmaking wasn't that great. There's a lot of things wrong with the game, right? I do think the gunplay and the gameplay itself and building your character was fun, but I think some of the execution with some of the content and the experience with playing with other people wasn't great. They got they got Outriders Horizons, which is they made like a huge overhaul to like end game content. They added some new expeditions. They added a better matchmaking mode. Now it's now it's like cross play for real, like with everything. And they overhauled how like a lot of the powers work, their damage values and things like that. And then they also have a huge expansion that's coming next year. But the Horizon update has already hit, and it's 4 new expeditions and the story modes in the game that you could try out. And that they said they're committed, man. And from what I seen, yeah. They definitely put a lot there. So I would definitely say Outriders is a game I think people should take a second look out, especially if you were someone that was like, oh nah, this is not a game that I would want to play. I played it, I got the platinum. I put a lot of time into it. I put about maybe 80, 90 hours into it. It's cool, man. It's really fun. So definitely check that out.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I remember like Dre was telling me that they had a huge update that came through. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna read down because I enjoyed that game. I thought Outriders was a really fun game, and a lot of people slept on it. But them Azure servers was horrible. So hopefully that stuff is like fixed up. And I heard about the skill tree now. Like you can be a little bit more. You can customize a little bit more. Like you can be more free as far as where you want to spend your points.
Yep.
For the skill tree. So That's
Yeah,
definitely
now they're adding
intriguing.
more variety. They're adding more variety to the builds because they saw that a lot of people were sticking to like one specific power, one specific build or whatever. So they wanted to eliminate that. So they definitely made it much more free for you to really mix and match and be able to create really awesome builds.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm definitely gonna re-download it. That I think that's pretty cool. But yeah. So guys, those are the spotlight games for the week. Hopefully you guys take heed to our words, because when Persona speaks, when Jay Bari speaks, you listen. Yeah, somebody's probably upset right now, like, "Argh." Yo, but all right, let's get into the PlayStation fun fact. This one is probably a common one. Cause we still doing the PS3, guys. We're still doing PS3, and this is a very known common one. But I don't know if anybody knew like the initial like cost or loss that PlayStation was taking when it came to the PS3. So at the beginning of the PlayStation 3, was sold on the price, even if it costs a lot of money, which was $600. Because the initial production cost was estimated to $805 for the 20 gig model and $840 for the 60 gig model, meaning
Jesus.
that the units may have been sold at an estimate loss of 306 or 241 depending on the model. However, Sony drastically reduced manufacturing costs. In fact, as of January 2008, each unit cost around $400 to manufacture. By August 2009, the cost decreased to $240 per unit. Until June 2020, Sony lost $18 per every unit sold for the PlayStation 3. So they kept on chipping away as far as the loss when it came to the PS3, but it was still being sold at a loss. That's a fundamentally drastically difference when it comes to PlayStation 4 and 5, because we know on
But bro,
PlayStation,
like
well, PlayStation 4, it became profitable like at March 2014. The console came out in November 2013.
you know what I'm thinking about, bro? Like, yo, this gonna sound crazy. Yo, how the hell is PlayStation still around? Because like when you think of that PS3 generation, hearing this, but then also seeing the hack and everything else, I'm like, bro, I'm surprised PlayStation even did a PS4.
Yo,
Cause
listen.
I'm like, bro, they went through hell with that PS3 generation. And then hearing this about the cost of manufacturing, because I remember, yo, that PS3 was $600 for the 40 gig,
Mm-hmm.
for the 60 gig. That shit was like $600. And I'm
Yep.
like, yo, this is, luckily, Granny got that for your boy. But yo, that's a lot. That was definitely a lot. And I'm like, especially when you look at now, like the technology that's going into consoles and things like that compared to back then, and you look at how much you're getting now for much less, and you're like that, like we got the digital version of the PS5. The digital PS5 will run circles around a PS3, right? But then you look at that price tag and it's like, yo, what? Yo,
Yo,
that's
the
whew.
PS3, what happened with the PS3, companies would be like bankrupt. They would like just go out of business after what
Mhm.
happened with that. How much money they were losing with that.
Just
Even
off the console, cost alone, I feel like a lot of other companies would have like gone bankrupt, or like they would have got absorbed into like another company or whatever the case may be. The fact
mm-hmm.
that PlayStation and Sony, really Sony, stuck it out and turn things around. Because here's the thing about PlayStation 3. Like as much as people like to shit on the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation 3 released a lot of great games. And I think that was a big part of the saving grace of the PlayStation 3 was its games, because the cell architecture that they had within the console wasn't really something that developers were gravitating towards as like a mainstay for where they wanted to develop their games, right? And then when you look at all of the deals, like marketing deals and things like that, that the other console had, there were a lot of there were not. I don't want to say a lot, but there were a number of games, big games that end up becoming big games that were missing on the PlayStation 3 when those games initially first launched, right? So you've got all that coupled with the loss of money for each console on top of the hack and everything that happened on top of all this stuff, the cell architecture being a nightmare to develop for on top of like just it was just a pile of just problems.
Yeah,
But
they
one
definitely
thing that they maintained.
they definitely battled it out, because you made a good point, because on top of all of that stuff, they were still like buying studios or creating a lot of first party in-house games for the PlayStation 3, because it was needed, because a lot of third party devs was like, yo, we're in the Xbox, it's much easier to develop for that joint.
That's one thing that you can say about that people can say about the PlayStation 3. It had its problems, absolutely, but PlayStation 3 gamers, they were eating good with the games. They were games.
Yeah. You know what? You know what's crazy? Like, just reading this fun fact here, the price tag was warranted for the PlayStation 3. The fact that the console itself, most companies is not going to do this. The console itself took $805 to $840 just to manufacture. That's each unit. And the fact they're selling it for $600, yo, son. The price is kind of warranted, yo. Real rap, yo. It was expensive, but you did get everything in one package. In the other consoles, they were separating certain things and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the fun fact, man, for the PlayStation 5. Yo, we got some super chats here, Persona, man. Let me scroll on up all the way, make sure I'm not missing anything here. I think we read Enchico, right? Yep.
Yeah, you got to start with Vezir.
Oh, we have Chuck up here first. He's with a $4.99, Mr. iPhone user, up Chuck Gaming. He says body bag, explanation points. I don't know what he's meaning by that, Chuck. This is a peaceful show. We don't endorse violence here. So I need you to. Oh no, man, I know what he's talking. Yo, I'm slow this morning. Yo, my bad. But yo, that's later today, guys. That's later today. Then we have Viper Reaps Corner with a 4. Yo, what's up with the iPhone users today, man? Yo, shout out to the iPhone gang. We out here, boy. You know what I mean? He said with a $4.99, he said that chameleon got me. The Verifledge, I think. Oh yeah, I mean the chameleon, the first fight, when you first fight it, yeah, it can be tough, but after you get that first battle and they keep on doing different versions of the chameleons, then you understood. And you have to have Kisara. You have to have Kisara there. Because when that thing start charging us, she just shield that thing up. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
Then we have Vezir with the 55 Seek. He said, won't take Persona as a co-host if Persona admits that Thor is the strongest Avenger. Just once, Persona, let's go. Happy birthday to the PC nerd in the chat. Smiley face and water. Persona, will you admit that Thor is the strongest Avenger?
I guess you won't look at me as a co-host. Because Hulk is the strongest Avenger.
Yeah, that man hard-headed. Persona stubborn, man. You know what I mean? He gonna always say Hulk, man, because he biased.
Yes,
he's biased, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Sometimes you gotta take the biasness out of it. You know what I mean? But he would never take the biasness out of it.
Invincibility, man.
Y'all about to see soon, man. I don't know if you guys ever read Thor when he fought against Gore the God Butcher. And Gore is like, I mean, it actually took like 3 different Thors to actually beat Gore, but Gore the God Butcher, you hear it in his name. that shit was crazy. But I'll let you guys read that before Thor movie comes out, which I know they're gonna probably body Gore, but we'll see. That's the problem when it comes to these movies and like the characters that I like favorite. Like I can't turn off that microscope, man. It's hard, yo. It's hard, man.
No, I get it. Trust me, I understand.
But speaking of movie trailers, let's talk about this real quick before we get into the news.
Hold on, we got 2 more super chats.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Where?
All right, so we got one from Optimus Backsweat.
Oh.
He says, I need some Guardians of the Galaxy story DLC. Yeah, I would like that as well, actually.
That'd be
Real
dope.
top. And then shout out to the Hatsuma for the $2 super chat. He says, PlayStation is forged in iron and battle tested.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
that's a fact. Go ahead, man.
Yes, sir, man. But yo, Spider-Man No Way Home trailer came out, Persona, man. Second trailer came out, man. How you feeling about it, yo?
It looks really good. I hate that this is the last movie, and I hate that Tom Holland is not going to be returning as Spider-Man because I grew to like him because at first when the first Spider-Man came out, I'm like, I don't know. But as like, seeing him in other movies and things like that, he's grown on me. So I'm like, damn, now we got to deal with a whole new another Spider-Man or whatever. But in terms of this trailer, I definitely think that this trailer really does have me hyped. We got Electro, we got Sandman, we got Lizard, we got Green Goblin, we got Doc Ock. And I think that might have been Hobgoblin as well. Not Hobgoblin, Goblin Jr. as well. Like real quick, that little snippet where you see, because that's a different suit from the Green Goblin suit, and you see him flying on like the little thing that Goblin flies on. So I'm like, we might be seeing Goblin Jr. or somebody like that in this as well. And then there's the scene where Spider-Man is jumping towards Electro, Sandman, and Lizard. And then when you super zoom in, you see Lizard getting punched by something invisible, which leads me to believe that we're gonna be getting the other Spider-Mans in this movie, which I think is pretty cool. Now, some other theories I saw is that that might be Doc Ock and the whoever the sixth villain is that's gonna be in the movie. And I'm like, I actually hope not, because that would defeat the purpose of this Sinister Six style thing that they're trying to do here. I wouldn't want that because that would just be like, it would kind of piss me off. So I hope it's the other Spider-Man or whatever the case may be. But I enjoyed the trailer. The trailer looks really good, and I'm really hyped for this movie.
Yeah, as far as like the Tom Holland last movie, you know how these people, man. Money talks, man. Because I remember when Robert Downey Jr. was like, "Yo, I ain't gonna be Iron Man no more," and it was like, "Yo, we need you in this next Avengers movie," and he came back. But yeah, he grew on me on the second movie. I think this third movie looks pretty good because I really like the second movie more than the first one. And this one looks pretty good as well. I'm very, very interested in it because they are, as you see, they bring in all the villains into it because of, Parker's mistake. And that's the thing that kind of bugs me, is that they making Peter Parker like some irresponsible kid. Like,
yeah,
Peter Parker's not an irresponsible kid. Yeah, he has issues and he has problems and he has struggles, but they making him seem like he's immature.
Just immature, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
You know what I mean?
That I don't like. I agree. Yeah.
Like you're dealing with Doctor Strange, and they're making it seem like this guy's like some immature, like dumb kid. Like he's far from that.
I also feel like they're giving Doctor Strange because you remember in the first movie, and even in parts of the second movie, they had and even in Civil War, Tony was like this father figure type thing to Spider-Man, which I'm like, what? And then what happened to Tony and all that. I feel like they're passing that mantle on to Doctor Strange as like this dad type figure in his life to kind of guide him in his superhero journeys and shit. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, that's the one part of these Spider-Man movies, more so in this MCU universe, that I just can't get over when I look at these movies, because I'm like, yo, Spider-Man really shouldn't be in high school. But they even covered themselves on that because of the blip, right? So that's they covered themselves on that. But in my comic book brain and all that, and seeing all of what's happening, I'm just like, yo, some of this he's too young, like he's too kiddie, and like even like how he is as a person in the movie. Sometimes I'm just like, yo, Spider-Man is one of the smartest minds in the Marvel universe, right? Like if we had to like if we had to rate like the smartest people in the universe, like
Definitely
heroes,
top 10.
it would be um, Reed Richards, Tony Stark, Banner, Spider-Man. You know, if we're including the villains, then obviously, you know, Doctor Doom is. I feel like Doctor Doom and Reed Richards is like the top, right? And then like everybody else. But Spider-Man is a very smart person, extremely smart. And I feel like in these movies, they do not do that justice, and they give him like this kitty type of persona, which I'm like, guys, like let's mature this kid up a little bit more, man. Like Jesus.
Yeah, like the
But
first
I do
movie,
like the
yeah,
movies for
okay,
what they are.
but the second movie and this movie now, he's still making these huge ass mistakes. Like, come on, man. But
Yeah.
overall,
Like,
it
why would he
looks
take the
good.
box? I'm just like,
It
man,
looks good.
I just hope in the movies they make it believable. Because if you're trying to save the fucking world, like, why would you take the one thing that's gonna do that just to extend the movie or whatever they're gonna do? Again, we're seeing trailers, so obviously we're going off the trailers. But Jesus Christ, man, like, you get what I'm saying, man?
Uh yeah, Jemiah, Valeria Richards is actually top 1 as smartest because she surpassed her father as smartest you know, earthly beings. But but if you're not including her, then I think it's Reed number 1. But yeah, man. But I'm excited for the movie. Hopefully it's good because I was very like skeptical with Far From Home as well, but I eventually liked Far From Home. So hopefully this one is good as well. I'll be there in the movie theaters, you know, chilling, relaxing, eating some popcorn and sipping some whatever that unhealthy ass slushy drink that they have up in there.
Facts.
You know the vibes, man. But yo, let's get into the news, man. Let's get into the news, Persona, because we got some news out here for the PlayStation Nation. And we're going to start off with some Black Friday sales, man. We're going to start off with some Black Friday sales because PlayStation has an amazing Black Friday sale where they have a whole bunch of games, man, where you can get up to 60% off, man. We're not going to list off all the games here, but my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Black Friday is here, man. So if you guys was holding out on a lot of these games that came out this year, I think this is the perfect time now for you guys to go scoop up some of these games, man. Because games like Returnal's on sale. We have oh, let's scroll on down here. Let's get to the PS5 stuff. So Sackboy Big Adventure is on sale. Neo Collection's on sale. Demon Souls on sale. Spider-Man Miles Morales, The Last of Us Part 2. I think you can get that for like $20 now with this sale. Days Gone, Death Stranding, MLB The Show, which you can get real cheap right now. Returnal, Ratchet and Clank. Yo, the sale is monstrous. Yo, Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, I think it's like $20 on it there now. Also they have, you know, 20%
No,
off for the gear.
it's 50.
Oh, 50?
Yeah, 50 or 40 or something like that. Yeah.
So yeah, guys, you can get a lot of good stuff now on sale right now. So what do you think, Persona, man? You scooping anything up? Majority of this stuff I already have, yo. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, matter of fact, most importantly, once again, we already know that the PlayStation Plus is half off now. So you can get it for I think $40 or
No,
30.
40. It's 40.
Oh, so it's $40 right now.
40
So you know,
in digital code, and it's 40 on the store. I grabbed it off the store.
yeah. So you might as well just stack up.
Like, definitely stack up like 2 years, 3 years, you know?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
look at the PlayStation Store games that's on sale right now. Like,
You know what's
God,
crazy, man? I've got majority of the stuff.
yeah, I was going through. I was like, damn, I already got some of these. You know, already got
A lot
these.
of this stuff. I think you know it's definitely a good sale, guys. I really think you know if you haven't already, look through this list because yo there are a lot of gems, both PS4 and PS5, on here, right? And a lot, you know, some of these games that are here that are on PS4 for the super low. If you got a PS5 and you buy these games, you also get that free PS5 update, like that 60 frames per second patch or whatever the case may be. So you're definitely gonna be getting the best version of some of these games for the low. So I definitely think you guys should, you know, do a run through of the list, check it out, and grab you up something. You know, I think if I had to think of 2 or 3 games off the top of my head, looking at the list that I think you guys should check out: Ghost of Tsushima, Miles Morales, Returnal. Top of the list, man. Top of the list. Especially Returnal. I really want a lot of people to play that game, support that game,
Yeah,
support those
I mean,
devs.
if you haven't played Returnal, this is like probably one of the best times to play it now because you have that suspend mode thing. You can suspend your cycle, and
Yep.
also Tales of Arise is on sale as well. So
Best
I
game,
think
the best Tales of game.
yeah, you got some great games that came out this year that are finally on sale, which is good. Also, if you guys didn't even get Demon Slayer yet, which I think is a great game, that's on sale right now too. So,
For sure.
so I think yeah, both versions is on sale. So, oh, Demon Souls too, and the deluxe edition. So yeah, man, Black Friday is here. The Black Friday sales are here. Don't go out and buy these cheap ass TVs. You know what I mean? Don't go
Oh,
go get a
yo.
Panasonic for $299 or you know what I
Yo,
mean?
listen,
Go buy you some
ladies and
games.
gentlemen. I ain't no TV expert, but I will say, do not waste. You never buy those cheap Black Friday TVs.
Yeah, they
Never.
be starving for them joints,
Never,
boy.
never, ever. Get you a nice LG C1 G1, Sony A90J, A80J, an X900H Sony or something like that, because those TVs are on sale as well, but not obviously not those deep sales where you can get a goddamn 4K
For
60 hertz,
$199.
a 4K, yeah, 4K 65 inch 60 hertz TV for 150. Nah, man, that ain't no deal. That's not as good a deal as you think, especially if you're somebody that's into gaming or into and stuff like that. That's really not a good deal. Shell out the extra cash and really get you a very nice TV with
Yeah, like
HDMI
this is the
2.1.
time where you should have been like saving. And if you was planning to get like a TV, this is like the time where you probably was saving up your bread and you probably would go out and buy a TV. So
Because if you're like somebody that's like a new PS5 owner, you're gonna be very angry when you get home with that 150 TV, $150 TV and your new PS5, and it ain't as grand as you think it is. It's because that TV, bruh.
yo, like my boy, Delwin, right? Weezy.
Yeah.
Yo, he don't care about like what's in the TV. He care about the price and the size. So he got like a LG TV for like 600. It was like a 65 inch, and I'm like, yo, don't buy that, man. Go get you like a C1 or something. He's like, nah, man, I want this 65 inch, and this is a good deal. Yeah, he don't give a fuck.
You gotta look at what's the specs on the TV.
Yeah, he don't care, dog.
HDMI 2.1. You want that VRR, eARC,
Yeah,
all the
care,
bells and
man.
whistles that hey, gotta shell out that extra cash, man.
He said, he about to get this 85 inch for like 700.
Nah, you know why? Because I remember way back in the day, I was like that, where like I got like a nice Westinghouse 55 inch, but like this is like 10 years ago, 12 years ago. I got a really nice Westinghouse flat screen 55 inch TV. I was hyped. The shit was only 150. I was hyped, bro. I got home, bro. I was playing it. I was excited or whatever, but it just wasn't as grand. Like it wasn't a smart TV, so they had no apps or nothing. It was just, then I find out it was 60 hertz, and it just wasn't what it was, man. It just wasn't what it was.
I got caught like that. I remember when Black Ops 2 was coming out. I bought this cheap ass TV at Best Buy. That junk lasted like a good month, yo. It started getting like dead cells and dead pixels.
Yeah, bro.
Bad.
It had real bad lighting. Like the panel wasn't that good. I was just, yo, bro. I'm like, but then you got to think about it because you like, yo, it's $150, $200. You can't really be mad. It's a Black Friday, yo, because I don't know, like if you used to do Black Friday shopping back in the day.
Oh yeah,
remember back in the
facts.
day, they have all them like, because they had a catalog that say like the super cheapest TV. They had them shit stacked up in the front as soon as you get through the door, so you ain't even got to go to the electronics section. So I remember me and my brother, we was waiting online. And I was like, oh, I was hyped too. Cause like, yo, I'm about to get this nice 55 inch Westinghouse. I'm feeling good. Then I get home it was just like, yo, this shit is trash.
It feel light as hell, plasticky.
Yo, it was light. Yo, it felt very light. It was cheap. Like I could carry it with one hand, bro.
Yo, that's what you know you got a cheap TV, boy.
I'm
that
like,
jump,
yo,
you can lift that jump with 2 fingers. Like, yo, what
this
the hell?
LG C1, when I lift this damn TV up, bro,
You got some weight to that jump, boy.
Bro, for as thin as this TV is, bro, this thing is heavy, bro. And I'm
Heavy,
like, damn,
dog.
this TV's so damn heavy. What the
That
hell?
jump is packed.
Don't get caught. Don't get caught, guys. Don't get caught like that. Trust me.
Yo, so yeah, man. Guys, Black Friday is coming up. Guys, be safe out there. So save your money. Get some of those PlayStation games on sale if you haven't got some of these great games already that came out throughout the year. But moving along, Android.
Chuck, that's a fact. Yo, Chuck, that's a fact. Doorbusters. I remember too. We went that Thursday right after we ate dinner. We went to
you stayed in the cold. Yep. And they give you a little ticket. You mad excited? Like, yo, I'm number 20. I'm about to get this.
I'm about to get a nice TV. I'm hyped. 60 inch, 60 hertz.
Yeah, Black Friday ain't the same no more because Black Friday sales be starting like now. So you know what I mean?
Yep. And a lot of things is online now, so it's like,
yep.
It's not really no need to go to the stores anymore.
They be starting them early, man. But Android users rejoice. The new PlayStation Remote Play update for Android 12 users enables pairing with the DualSense wireless controller, and the new DualShock 4 features including touchpad, motion sensor, rumble, and battery indicator. So now Android users can finally use that good old DualSense on their phones when they remote play from the console to their phone. So that's a small little update. Just want to let people know, if you guys don't know yet, if you are on Android, you can now pair it up, because I know on the iPhone it works pretty good, because there's times where I've went to work and I've edited like videos and crop videos and stuff like that, or I was playing a few games as well, right?
I'm just saying, bro, what's going on?
Yeah, Android they finally catching up, man. They're catching up.
No, it's a good feature though. Like I definitely, and now that you can use it through your own connection instead of having to be connected to Wi-Fi, it's definitely really good. And it ain't meant for you to just be playing like a whole like God of War game on it or something like that. But to do quick things or whatever the case may be, I like it. So shout out to the remote play.
Yes, sir, man. So quick little news right there for the Android people. Them. Oh, let me turn off virus protection. All right, man. So, Persona, you know we always have to say this, man. Mm-hmm. PlayStation listens to What's Up PlayStation podcast. I'm sorry. They do.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely.
I don't care what nobody tells me. I don't care what they tell you. PlayStation listens to What's Up PlayStation podcast, because just a week ago, or I think it was like 2 weeks, when we was talking about February games, and we was talking about, man, it would be great if this game actually came out early, in the February time period. And what happens? SIFU gets a nice update, Persona, man. A nice little update letting people know that, first of all, they spoke about in depth with the combat system. But Persona, we have a new date. We have a new date for SIFU, and I'm actually more excited. I think this was really smart. And the fact that, they listen to What's Up PlayStation podcast is even smarter. So February 8th, SIFU is now coming out couple of weeks earlier than before, because it was coming out like the 21st of February. Now it's coming out.
Which I ain't gonna lie, man, that would have been
devastating.
No. Listen, SIFU's pre-ordered and is definitely is getting played by me 100%. But being sandwiched between Horizon Forbidden West and Elden Ring like that, I'm not gonna lie, SIFU, it would have been very, 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 very tough for you in that predicament. So I'm very happy that you're coming out early in the year, early in the month, February 8th. And because I remember, it's funny too, Barak, I remember, I think it was last week's show, we was talking about how we were wondering what big announcement SIFU had. and we couldn't really like put our mind to like what was this big update, and for it to be this like new launch date, and then obviously seeing some new combat and new gameplay. This game just looks so great, and I'm very excited for this game. Games like this, these are the type of. I'm sorry to go on a tangent, Bari. Just real quick, if it's okay with the host. Uh,
Yeah.
these are the type of indie games that I'm talking about when I say, because you know how sometimes like you'll see like certain indie developers that'll say, you know, um, I'm not getting as much attention as I should. And listen, every developer is important in its own special way. But one thing that I've always said about indie games and developers is you have to set your just like regular developers, AAA developers, you have to set yourself apart because you don't have the same marketing budget as a lot of these AAA games. So you have to work a little harder to set yourself apart, but also make your game appealing to where people want to play it. Something like this with Sifu, Kana Bridge of Spirits or whatever. These games look very great. We know that they're made by indie studios and they're putting a lot of effort into this. But something like Sifu, seeing this, man, seeing that it's an indie and seeing the effort that's being put into this, I can't wait, man. Like, this is something that gets people hyped. And I can't wait, man. I'm excited.
Yo, so the game officially comes out on the 8th now, but you get if you
Is that a
pre-order.
Friday?
I think so. Wait,
Okay.
let me just double check. Let me double check.
Let me look. That's a Friday.
No, that's a Tuesday.
Okay.
But they're saying that you get 48 hours early access if you like pre-order. So
you would get to play it
on a Saturday?
No, that doesn't make sense. No,
Because
48 hours would be Sunday.
Because originally the game was going to be coming out on the 21st, the Friday,
But
and
if
you'll be able to play it early. I remember that on the deluxe edition, you get to play early.
But if it's 48 hours, that would be a Sunday, not a Saturday.
Oh, would it? Oh, yeah, because Tuesday, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But
It's strange because
if
even in the
anything,
trailer here, it says it. When it comes, you're gonna see it. But yeah, I'm excited for that because this is something that we was like clamoring about. It was like, yo, I wish this game would have came out, earlier in the month because it would give you time to play it, beat it, and then you get ready for like Horizon or King of Fighters or Destiny or whatever that came out. And I think this is really
actually
smart
Destiny,
move.
that 22nd. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, they would have had to compete with Destiny too, because Destiny in this game would have came out on the same day.
Yeah.
Because Destiny, the Witch Queen expansion, which that's going to be a huge expansion with a lot of great stuff. I'm very excited for that. That comes out the 22nd as well. Man.
Yeah. So that was really smart from them, man. To push it up, not push it back, push it up. That means this game is ready. It's primed, man.
Put it out now.
Put it out now. Drop it now.
Now, man. Let me get that now. You feel me? Let me play this.
Yes,
I want to play this, man. I need this.
This game looks like it's not going to be like super easy too. Like it's not like if you ever played what was that first game? I want to say Absolver. Yeah,
Absolver.
That game right there, you couldn't mash like that. You had to be like really like precise with your combat movement, and you could tell like this game as well. You have to do the same type of thing.
Yeah, I feel like this builds upon that.
Yeah, it definitely took Absolver to like the next level for sure. But this joint, I'm excited for Sifu, man. Yo, Soul Clap, they're doing really good things. See right here, Personas. Look, boom. I'm gonna pause it right here. See, it says pre-order.
48 hours.
You have the standard edition, you have deluxe edition, and it's saying here 48 hours early access, $10.
So I mean, we get to play on Sunday then. I guess.
That's what I'm guessing. That's what I'm assuming.
Hey, I'm with it. That's giving me more time with the game. I'm with it. Sure, absolutely.
Yep.
Yep. That means I can start it Sunday and probably have it beat by the end of the week and be ready for be ready for Horizon that next week. So yeah, we good.
Yep. So yeah, man, super excited for this, man. Can't wait for some Sifu, man. Looks really good, and this is what I like to see about like when it comes to developers, indie developers, whatever. It's like you evolving your game. Like Absolver was actually a good game if you guys haven't played it, but this game looked like it expanded and evolved upon that. You know what I mean? Which you're growing as a studio, which I like. I like to see that growth.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Sifu, guys. New release date is February 8th. officially February 8th, guys. So I'm very, very excited for that, man. But speaking of the month of February, Persona man.
What's up?
Yo, Saint Row said we up out of here, man. We can't hang.
Hey, no, wait. Saint's phone was like, I have no experience.
Yeah. Yo, so officially Saint Row has been delayed. And here is the PR statement. That it says Saint Row will no longer released on the originally announced date, February 25th, 2022. Instead, it will launch worldwide 23rd August 2020. That's a substantial delay right there. Our priority is to create the best Saint Row games yet, and if we release on the original day, it wouldn't be up to the standards we have set for ourselves and you're expecting and deserve and what you deserve. The team just needs more time to do our vision justice. We're doing some fine tuning, and there won't be much change in the game outside of overall quality and polish. Very interesting statement there, because how many months is that between February and August? That's about what, 5 months or 6? No, March.
6 months. 6 months.
To do that much polished.
Can I say something?
One second. Let me just do this last statement. We're sorry we're delaying the game. We're confident this is the right decision to make. Make sure the game is fucking amazing when it launches.
They really said that? Fucking amazing?
Oh, shit, yeah.
They really said that.
They really said that. All right, so go ahead, Persona. Go ahead.
Yo, listen, guys, can we put the tinfoil hats on for just a second, please? Just a second.
Hey, yo, this is for polish. It's for polish, man.
No, yo, I believe this game was always going to release much later in the year, and they just like, 'cause when they first showed this this year, earlier in this, I think it was at the Summer Game Fest or Gamescom or something like that, and they gave us that February date. I think that was just bullshit. I think I feel like this game was always not going to release that early in the year, because we already had so many games confirmed to be coming out that year. Saints Row being in that month, I think they always knew, nah, you know what, we're going to change this, but we're going to wait a little bit. And yeah, I think that Elden Ring.
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. I do agree with that. Elden Ring was like, yo, we're not competing. We're not going to compete against Horizon, Elden Ring, Destiny, all these games, and within 1 week, we're not going to compete with that. No chance. And the way how the public perception was on the game, as far as, you know, it was like 50-50 as far as how people felt. Some people liked it, but
I seen a lot of people that were like, they
wasn't
really
with it,
feeling that that how they like had them all kind of looking like millennial hipster type. Know, a lot of people were not feeling like this game. Low key, but then it was I definitely seen people that were like feeling it. I definitely think that they're going back to the drawing board with a couple of things. I think the next time this game resurfaces, which is probably going to be at E3 2022, right? I think that's where we'll see the resurface of this game. So they're going into hibernation right now, right? They put this out.
Can you blame guys
for pushing this? No, I don't blame them.
I think it's smart.
But absolutely, they put this out, right? We're not going to see nothing from them until E3 2022. So they've got 7 months right now. Realistically, from now to 2022 to August so we got December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. That's almost 10. That's 9 months. Almost a year. We're not going to see. They're in hibernation. We won't see them until E3 2022, which is June.
I just find it weird that they're saying that we're doing some fine tuning and there won't be much change in the game outside of overall quality and polish. To me, that's kind of a weird statement, because this is a long delay. It's not like it's a month.
You don't need 6 months.
You know what I mean? Damn, like how much overall, like, and you didn't even bring up the typical reason of delays like COVID. You didn't bring that up. You know what I mean?
Nah, this ain't COVID. This is them, no disrespect. This is them looking at what they're surrounded with and seeing that they don't compare, and they're going back to the drawing board. This game is going to look different when we see it again. I guarantee you.
Yeah, I think it's going to look different as well. I don't believe the whole we're not changing anything about the game outside of quality. I think they're going to change up some character looks and stuff like that as well.
Absolutely. Because even, you know, again, me looking at some of the characters, I'm like, oh, let's get another artist to kind of touch this up a little bit.
Yep.
A little bit, just a little bit. Just touch this up a bit.
So we have another update, guys, with another delay. Which this one was kind of surprising in my opinion, because I always felt like this game was coming out in 2023. But Pragmata, you know, that Capcom game with the little girl and the astronaut, now it's slated for 2023. And they did like a little weird, not weird, but funny little video saying that we're sorry, we're moving the year. So here's the statement: that our team is hard at work on the project, but to ensure this will be an unforgettable adventure, we decided to shift our release window to 2023. In the meantime, we have a brand new artwork to share with you. Thank you for your patience. And they have the little video holding up the sign. With sorry. I felt like
We
this
don't
is
even
cool
know,
because it's
man,
giving you
we don't know
an
nothing
in-game
about the game.
Well, yeah, that's the
We
thing.
don't know anything.
Yeah, that's true.
How do you have a release? How do you have a release window of 2023? Fine, or even prior to 2023, we had 2022 release window. Cool. We don't know anything about the game. What is it?
Yeah,
What's
the only trailer we had was that at the PlayStation showcase, where it was kind of like a visual type of trailer that's showing you off the engine and what they're doing in the world, but it wasn't nothing really like, oh, we know what the concept of the game is.
We don't know we don't know what the main character's name. We don't know if this is Earth or somewhere else. We don't know if this is a sim. We don't know anything about this game, but they're telling us that there's a release window of 2023. A release window for what? Pragmata is what? What is it? Can we at least get that in 2022? Or do we have to wait for 2023 with that as well? Because I'm not hyped for this. Like, you know, the video is cool. It's cool to see or whatever. Like, whatever. I'll give them that. But what the fuck am I looking at? Like, all right, you got this little girl. Is she an AI? Is she a human? Is she like the golden child or some shit? What? Like, what? Like, I need you to give me more information on the premise of this game before I can even acknowledge that I feel some type of way about a delay that really I don't feel any, like, seeing this, I didn't feel anything.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know much about the game. I just think it's like they're just letting people know, like, we originally had it stated for 2022, but we're not going to make that. We're going to have a release window of 2023. That's all it really is.
A waste of time. Because honestly, I forgot about this. They could have been quiet for an entire year, and I would have. Because if you look at a lot of gaming conversations that has gone on throughout this year, I have not seen anyone mention Pragmata in anything of it being anticipated, anything in terms of wanting to see more, anything like that. They could have just gone into the wind, and no one would have known.
Yeah, I mean, the hype wasn't there outside of like the visuals, because graphically it looks amazing. But yeah, I agree with you. There wasn't no really hype there, but I just think the devs was just like, oh, hey, remember this game that we showed? Yeah, we said 2022 and now it's 2023. That's all this really is, to be honest.
Yeah.
But the only reason why I'm really like have my eye on it, because like I said, I think one of the best engines is that RE engine, man. And I really want to see what that PlayStation 5 can do with this game. You know what I mean? So
yo, if it can do what it can do on a Switch, yo, that PlayStation 5 gonna look like a portal into a parallel universe, bro. That thing gonna look crazy.
Yeah, that's some Doctor Strange shit that they gonna be doing with that joint.
Ill facts.
But we're gonna move along, man. We're gonna move along because I gotta show this to my man Persona. As huge fans of this franchise, this is like my favorite, anime of all time. And I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Disrespectful.
Hey, yo, I watched this.
It's disrespectful.
No, legit. When I get mad, like, you know what I mean, sometimes you can't tell, like, facially wise, like on the facial reaction. But I legit had like veins popping because I was so upset with this bullshit. And we have a new game, a new Dragon Ball Z. Here we talk.
Hey yo, when I seen this, yo, bro, let me tell you something, bro. When I seen this, I had nothing but disgust on my face, bro. Because I'm looking at this and I'm like, all right, I'm seeing that it's Frieza. He's messed up the world or whatever. So I'm thinking this is Trunks' timeline, obviously. And, you know, this is before he went back to the past to, you know, do what he did. So I'm like, all right, are we getting a game set in this time where, you know, whatever? And then I see a little bit more, and they start showing gameplay, and you showing these weak ass citizens running from him, and I'm like, is this some evolved bullshit? Like, what are you doing?
It's some survival.
What are you doing, bro?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. At first, I got a little hype because I saw it was like Dragon Ball Z, and I was like, wait, are they gonna do like another Kakarot game or something like that? Like they're gonna retell the story, or it's gonna expand to like, you know, like Super or something like that. And then I kept watching. It's like, oh, okay, this is Cell, okay. And then I'm like, yo, what the hell? Are they running from Cell? You have. There's no way you can run from Cell, man.
7 survivors.
It's an asymmetrical game. The thing is about this, they didn't even have like a price tag or like a price point. I don't even think they had like a name for the game.
Bro, look how he shot a rocket at yo, bro. This is Cell we talking about. You're not shooting no rocket at Cell and running. Like, what is this, bruh?
Nah,
bro, this looks like nothing but a cash grab, bruh.
Bro,
this is nothing but a cash grab. And then you telling me a human? Wait a second, one human turns
him into his second form.
You got it, bruh. You got it, bruh. Fuck the anime continuity, bro. You got it. Yo, what is this?
Yeah, this was
one
bad.
human turns him into his second form, Bari.
Yo,
the man had to swallow. Not was it? Help me out. Who did he swallow to get to his second form? Was it
17?
18, 17, right?
Nah, 18. He went 17, to perfect.
18. Yeah. A whole android that had unlimited power to get him to his second form. What is this, bruh? The hell with the continuity, huh? The hell with it.
Yeah, the thing is,
you got a perfect Cell and he's shooting a rocket, bro. This game is This game is disrespectful to Dragon Ball Z fans around the world. I am not.
Dragon Ball The Breakers is what it's called.
Bullshit. I'm not supporting this. Bro.
You can't keep doing this to Dragon Ball, man. You know what I mean? Like this is a respected franchise that a lot of animes base certain characters off of this franchise. And you can't just be having this whatever, because they're just going off the name at this point. You're trying to make it this survival, Dead by Daylight type of game, I guess. You know what I mean? But you're just going off the name, you know what I mean, to try to pull people in. But this is not going to work out as well as they think. You know what I mean? Absolutely this is not. I don't even know. Are they doing a next Xenoverse? But it's the same developers that's doing Xenoverse doing this shit.
Bro, this game is disrespectful.
But yo, you can't hide from Cell. He can sense your key, man. Like, yo, it don't make no sense, bro.
And then I wouldn't be surprised if they also got other. So they'll probably
I heard they will. I heard they're gonna have like
Frieza
Boo.
and Boo and all that be like the enemy, and then you be the bro.
Yo, who the hell is gonna want to play? Who the hell is gonna want to play as the survivors? You know what I mean?
Who's shooting a rocket at Frieza? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yo, what's crazy about this is like they got like the Dragon Ball look of the characters, like with Oolong and like Bulma. They got like the Dragon Ball look rather than the Z look, which
they thought Oolong and Bulma was gonna be enough too. Oh yeah, let's put them in. That'll drag them in. No, it won't.
Yeah, Bulma's popular, but nobody want to play as no Oolong. Come on, man. I can't even watch this trailer no more because it's pissing me off. But
yo, you know what's funny? If they had like Yamcha, Tien, Chatsu, Yajirobe, if they had them kind of like running and trying, I'm not saying that I would buy the game, but it would be easier on the eyes to me.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But having like these no name, nobody, because you know the Z fighters, they have they're strong, but they're not like they ain't about to stand up against no fucking Cell. I mean, let's keep it a stack here. But so it would make sense to have Tien, Yamcha, Chatsu, and them kind of running and dodging and trying to get away. That's much more believable, and I would even believe when he absorbs them. You know, again, they don't have Vegeta, Goku level key, but it would be more believable because they're like above average humans. So it would be more believable that if he absorbed one of them or two of them, he could get to his second and third form. I would believe that more than this.
They pretty much doing the Friday the 13th game or the Predator game for Dragon Ball Z. But this game is coming out in 2022. There will be like a closed beta test. I don't know, man. Just
Aaron, exactly. At least with Yamcha and them, they could throw a Kamehameha, a Ki Blast, or something. That's more believable when trying to get away from him. You got Oolong shooting rockets and people.
Oh yeah, so they saying the game is developed by Dimps. It's a large map with destructible areas. You're gonna be playing as Cell, Boo, and Frieza for the first Raiders. Customization options, skin, perks, etc. Unique powers and items, grappling hooks, vehicles, and weapons, etc. For the game. So,
hey guys, we're gonna shoot a AK-47 at Boo. That'll stop him.
This is the I guess the promotional which is this promotional art looks dope as hell, to be honest with you.
No, it looks good, but this is definitely a cash grab, and I think Bandai needs to. They need to put Dragon Ball. They put it down for a little bit, man. Let it rest.
Yo, they should have continued the success of like Dragon Ball Kakarot, because that to me that's the best Dragon Ball Z game I've played. You know, that's like a regular game, not like a fighter, but the regular games like the Legacy of Goku's and those stuff, the RPG ones. That one is the best because it brought everything together. It had a lot of stuff where they're playing like a lot of cameos, playing homage to like the prior Dragon Ball or whatever, you know, story points. That was a great game, but now you're gonna continue that hype into this shit. You know what I mean?
I agree too, because Kakarot, I was actually surprised at Kakarot because I was a little apprehensive about Kakarot at first, but then playing the game and playing through the story, getting that platinum. Very fun.
Yeah, I love that game.
And that game was definitely very, very good. I would have loved for them to actually continue off of that. But to go from that to this, it's like going from Call of Duty to Battlefield. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they should like all right, so you ended it with Z with Kakarot. Now you have Super. Let's do a Super game. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. Bandai. I love Bandai Namco.
Crazy though, Bari? You know what's crazy about this community? It's gonna sell, bro, because it's Dragon Ball, and they know that, bro.
I don't know if it's gonna cost anything though, but if it does, it's gonna sell. It's gonna sell.
It's Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. Of course, it's gonna sell. Absolutely.
Because like I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't want to play the game, but the fact that they're gonna have like Kid Buu as like or Buu as like a raider, it got me like, yo, I wanna raid people with Buu. You know what I mean? Like, like whoever's a Frieza fan. You telling me you're going to deny yourself like, yo, I want to play a Frieza and destroy these lame ass humans? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of intrigued a little bit, but it's just like, yo, the gameplay is like, and I'm gonna say this: we had fun playing, you know, Friday the 13th. You know what I mean? Running away from Jason. That was a pretty.
That's different though, and the reason why I say that's different.
But the gameplay is the same concept.
The gameplay is the same concept, but what I'm saying is those games are built around, well, not those games, but Jason, you know, from the movies and all that, you expect to have a game like that, right? Jason's not shooting Kamehamehas and absorbing people and trying to get to a perfect form. He's not turning people into chocolate and gaining becoming Super Boo and all this. Yeah. He's not, you know, getting to his 100% final form and trying to destroy the world with a goddamn death beam. Like that No, it's not the same thing. He's not flying around in the sky and like, come on, man. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Friday the 13th, Dead by Daylight, those games are much more believable because they're grounded. This type of game where you have this type of being, it's like God coming down and telling everybody to run. Like, I can't run for you, bro. You God. Like, where the fuck am I gonna go? Like, it's just not the same thing, man. It's not.
Yo, so Persona, yeah, new Dragon Ball Z game. Persona's gonna stream it for you guys just to say how bad
crazy.
it is.
You crazy. I ain't buying this.
Hey yo, listen, man. Persona is okay, man. If you want to buy it, go and buy it, man. But I know what game, you know, we're gonna play though.
I'm looking on the list. Yo, real talk.
Yo,
I'm about to play this just on. I'm grabbing this just off for Shaggy, bruh. I need my Shaggy.
This is hella smart right here. So WB MultiVersus is one of those, you know, I guess Smash Bro type games, which is going to be free to play. It's going to have crossplay. It's going to be coming out for PlayStation 4, 5, you know, on the other platforms as well. They have a play test that you can join that they're going to be announcing later. Currently, right now, they have 13 characters announced, which is Arya Stark, Batman, Bugs Bunny, Finn the Human, Garnet, Harley Quinn, Jake the Dog, Ren Dog, Shaggy, Steven Universe, Superman, Tom and Jerry, and Wonder Woman. What's cool about this as well is that they also have them as different classes. So like Arya is more like your assassin type class. You know, Batman is like your bruiser. Bugs is like your mage, your range type character. And they have like Ren Dog is like your support type character. So you can play this game like you can play it like cooperatively, and you can they do have it where you can play like by yourself as well. But this is gonna have rollback netcode, which is good. It looks good, man. It looks good. It's gonna have characters that we all know that people's gonna love. Wonder Woman looks amazing. Harley looks amazing. Shaggy looks amazing. My boy Steven Universe looks amazing. Batman looks godlike, yo, with a grapple gun. This is gonna do well, Persona. I see success all over this game. What's your thoughts so far, man?
Hey, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got hype with this, man. I got really hype with this. This is my type of this. I'm excited for this. I'm excited. Um, just off the fact that like Shaggy's there. Base Shaggy, you understand? Shaggy is definitely gonna be the strongest character.
You see his costumes? Yeah.
Yes, yeah, his costumes look great, and you know, the fact that Shaggy is there, I'm just really excited to play with Shaggy and play with Batman, Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn, Steven's universe. It's definitely gonna be a great game. I'm really excited, and you know, it's a cool like. I think this is gonna be a really fun stream game as well. And having all these different characters there, this is the type of crossover that people have been wanting. And I feel like WB is doing the right thing with this type of game. Tom and Jerry, right? Superman. It looks fun, and the fact that, like you said, each character. So it's more of like a team based Smash type of game.
I'm getting like a lot of Brawlhalla type of.
Yeah, Brawlhalla. You know, they're gonna call it a Smash. It's a clone. But it's more team based because, like you said, each character has different abilities that will help you. Like I think it's Steven Universe. He has a shield, so he could put a shield around his teammates and protect them from damage and stuff like that. Shaggy. I think Shaggy has damage boost where he goes into like this, for lack of a better term, ultra instinct mode, and he does like more damage or whatever. I'm excited, bro. I've signed up for the playtest. I'm really excited for this. This is right up my alley. 'Cause I'm a big DC fan anyway. And again, Shaggy. All praise go to Shaggy. Shaggy's definitely gonna be the main.
Yo, they have Wonder Woman as a tank. That's her class.
That's believable. That's believable.
Well, why is Superman not a tank? They got Superman as a bruiser.
He is a bruiser. I would put Superman as a brawler.
Yeah,
He's
he's the
definitely a
same as
brawler type of.
Batman and Shaggy. Yeah, same as
Harley
Batman.
Quinn looks dope too. The art design too. I really like the art design with this game. Bugs Bunny, right? Can you imagine? Did you ever think in your lifetime we would have a game like this where, like Bugs Bunny is fighting against Batman and all this? Now, obviously, people are saying Mugen, right? And Mugen from back in the day is cool. It's funny though that people are like, I seen a couple people on Twitter that were saying, "Oh yeah, these games are all just copying off of Mugen," and I'm like,
Nah, the
not
difference
really.
between Mugen is more like a cross up between like different franchises and stuff like this is like WB centric characters.
But there's what they're saying is the idea of having these types of cross ups of like different shows and all that stuff.
No, but the thing is like, yeah, I get that. But Mugen was more like, oh, I could play Family Guy against Ken.
Simpsons.
You know what I mean? Like
Ken or whatever. Yeah, but even with Mugen, like, and because I played Mugen way back in the day, as great as Mugen was, Mugen was what people wanted these game companies to do anyway.
Yeah, the crossovers. But
this is what we're getting in a much more professional way. So I'm very happy with this.
Yeah, this is what we get in a more official way. Cause Mugen,
yeah,
you know what I mean? They don't give a damn about licensing and all that.
Yeah, they don't care. They're just putting on. I remember one Mugen fight I was looking at. They had who was it? Bart fighting against Godzilla or some bullshit. Like, it's just crazy matchups. Like, I'm just like,
Nah, but this game right here, this game looks cool. I'm actually surprised they're actually doing free to play with this because they could easily charge like 30 and people will buy this. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the only thing, the only reason why I'm surprised it's free to play because the free to play just stigma. People's gonna automatically think like, microtransactions and
Bari, listen here, sir.
You gonna get hit.
You see some of these costumes? Oh, the microtransactions is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, cause I seen a Bizarro Superman in there. I was like,
yo, sir. And you best believe your boy is dropping some bread on the game. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. Like, if the game is as fun as I hope it is, as I think it will be, you're gonna see some dope costumes and some dope streams coming from me with this game. I'm very, very.
One thing I like about this game too is the fact that it has like that WB style. When somebody gets knocked out, you see Porky the Pig say, "That's all, folks." And I think that's cool. Yep. Stuff like that. Additions like that is really, really nice in my opinion.
Who based off like what you're seeing here with this gameplay, what characters do you think, like from what you see here, you'll kind of lean more so towards?
Oh man, I'm definitely leaning towards Batman, Wonder Woman, and Steven Universe, for sure.
Okay.
Well, Batman's definitely going to be that because I seen that grapple hook. That grapple hook looking kind of good.
That's gonna be clutch. Yeah, man. For me, I think Harley Quinn, Wonder Woman, and Shaggy.
And you know why I say Batman too? Because every game Batman has been in like a fighter, he's cheap. Because they trying to compensate him for him with like, oh, he's just a human. We got to make him have cool shit. Like yeah, like his tools and his utilities always going to be amazing. And then Superman, they go be like, oh, Superman is OP, so we can't really make him too crazy in the game. Well, I think Superman is going to be cool to play, but he's not going to be like top tier in the game. You know what I mean? Because they always try to do Superman dirty outside of like Injustice 2.
For some reason, I feel like Arya Stark going to be OP in this game, bruh. Real talk.
Yeah. The fact that they added Arya, they're gonna
that's HBO playing nice, man.
Yo, they're gonna have like Jon Snow because they said other characters is gonna be announced because there's more characters to be announced there. So
I want them to add Joffrey.
Yeah,
I want Joffrey in the game, bro. Or Littlefinger or something like that.
Yo, facts, man. But yeah, man, the game.
That's the thing about this like whole free to play thing too, like with them adding new characters, the possibilities are endless because WB, especially if they're playing nice with HBO, but WB has a lot of different characters and a lot of different.
They got characters for days, man. Like so you can go into the Bat family
like crazy.
You can go into Superman world. If they added like somebody like Lobo, oh my god, people's gonna be like, yo, bro, I'm playing this
or Doomsday, right? Or Darkseid. yo, the possibilities are endless, man.
Even
They've got a
heck,
big
go
hit
go
on their
into
hands.
freaking Scooby Doo. Oh, you can play as
Add
Velma or
Scooby?
something. Or
No, Velma
Scooby.
or Shaggy. I mean, Velma
That's what I'm
or
saying,
Fred. Or,
bro.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And this is WB. They got Mortal Kombat. You know what I mean? So
Yes,
there's a
sir.
lot of
Yes,
characters they can
sir.
add in here, man.
I see them definitely adding Joker. I
Oh,
feel like Joker will be in there.
100%. 100%, bro. Or Green Lantern, or 100%. Yo, Persona, man, let's get serious for a little bit, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, what a crazy crisis is going on over there in Activision. Where CEOs, people just getting called out, and a
Left
lot
and
of
right.
sexual harassment scandals and accusations is going on over there. We have people walking out, doing protests. Actually not people, but actual employees, doing that stuff there. And the word got to Jim Ryan, man, where Jim Ryan, sent an email out that went public, I guess, because it was sent to everybody in that works for Activision, and people put it out there, where Jim Ryan linked Sony employees to report that, and he said it was disheartening and frankly stunned to read. We outreached to Activision immediately after the article was published to express our deep concern and to ask how they plan to address the claims they made in the article. Ryan says in his message, we do not believe their statement of response properly addressed the situation. Also, we found out that PlayStation has removed Call of Duty Vanguard out of their spotlight in the store. So they're taking away a lot of the light off the game, and Activision stuff off their store, when it comes to this crisis that's going on over there. Well, yo, what's your thoughts, man? Jim Ryan speaking out, on this, man. Wait, do you think anything major is gonna come from like PlayStation, like cutting ties with Activision or anything like that?
Can I speak freely, Bari? I have
Yeah.
permission to speak freely. I think when it comes to what's been going on with Activision, I definitely think it's really messed up, right? And a lot of people are calling for Bobby Kotick's head right now. They want him gone. They want him out. They want his job. A lot of people want him gone. And the fact that PlayStation and more so Jim Ryan are speaking up and letting them know, like, yo, look, definitely don't like what's going on, and you guys need to fix this, right? This is not something that PlayStation wants to be associated with, and this is not something that uh, we like. Nah, this needs to be fixed, and if that fixing means Codex has to go, so be it.
Yeah.
I think for PlayStation, they're looking at this now. Again, guys, I feel for the victims and things like that. I want to put that disclaimer. But I'm looking at what PlayStation from PlayStation's perspective as a business. I think PlayStation is looking at this from a terms of optics, perception, right? PlayStation is in a very positive light right now. They are breaking records all over the place, and the last thing that PlayStation needs is bad press that's going to slow up the sale of the PS5, slow up the sale of their games, mess up their partnerships with other studios or other publishers, because the publishers do not want to associate with PlayStation because PlayStation associates with Activision, and Activision is not moving on their part to make things right. So I think Jim Ryan is getting out ahead of that and saying, look, either you fix this or we will. And if you do not like how we fix, you will not like how we fix this. Trust and believe. So either you fix it or we will. Get on Jim Ryan. I definitely think he's thinking about the business overall, though. First.
Yeah, I mean, as the CEO, I think he's thinking of the overall business and what partnerships they have, because the PlayStation and Activision have a huge partnership. Then you have Activision being, they have this whole scandal or this whole debacle going on with their company, and not
Hold
if
on,
not
hold on,
just a
hold on, let me stop you right there. yo, it's me, baby. I'm not biased. I'm not biased on anything. Like Activision fucked up. Like Call of Duty has nothing to do with this. Like, don't say that because that's definitely not true, right? It's fucked up across the board, and I do think Activision needs to fix that 100%. And the workers walking out and speaking up, I'm with them 100%. I don't give a fuck if it was Call of Duty. I don't give a fuck if it's my favorite game. Like, nah, it's fucked up. Like, regardless. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a messed up situation. So yeah, PlayStation is viewing that like, yo, this is one of our big partners. You know, we partnered them with Call of Duty, Destiny before, and all that stuff. And something like this is going on, our name is tied to that. So that's why I think it was smart for Jim Ryan to reach out to the people over there. And like I said, this is not really like a, I don't think this is like a public statement. This is just something that just got leaked out because it's such a big scandal that's going on. But yeah, like Jim Ryan as the CEO of PlayStation is definitely going to be wanting to protect PlayStation's names and who they partner up with. So like I feel like if something is not done in like a matter of time, I think like that this partnership can cease to exist because you don't want to tie yourself to something like that as a brand.
I do think college is gonna go though. I think they're gonna, because the public is the public is now starting to like come down on them. Their workers are walking out. And you got other big CEOs outside of just PlayStation coming to them talking about, yo, nah, we can't rock with this.
Yeah, because this is not like some of the employees is doing it. This is the fucking CEO. Like this is the leadership. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if your leadership is doing that, what's to say with the other people that's in charge? You know what I mean? Like you already was mum about stuff that was going on here. You know what I mean? What that says about the people that's leading other people within the company. You know what I mean? Like they just need a whole restructuring, to be honest with you. Some of the stuff that I've read, I don't want to read it out here because it's really disturbing.
Yeah, don't read that stuff. Man.
Yeah, because I'm just like, damn, like how the hell, like as a business, how you can have that stuff just happen like that? Like how you don't have something already like established to prevent things like that. You have like a certain precedence, like if you do this, you know what I mean, is that's your ass, you know what I mean, where it instill that fear, like, you know what, I'm not even gonna think about doing stuff like this because that's my job. But they didn't even have stuff like that like in place. Like for a company that big, it's kind of weird. Like they just starting to establish that stuff now.
$1 billion company, bro, and it's like, bro,
yeah,
what are you doing, man?
It's weird, yo. Shout out to my man Upchup Game with a $4.99. He said, this sounds messed up. I don't think people care. They will still play the game, to be honest. My condolences to the victims. Yeah, I think a lot of people still going to be playing. Me personally, like for me, like I enjoy Call of Duty a lot. And I understand what's happening over there. I'm not saying that I'm not sympathetic to what's going over there. But, like this is like a game that I thoroughly enjoy. I think the game is good. So, I'm still playing it. But that doesn't mean I don't care about what's going on or that there's supposed to be some type of change going on, because at the end of the day, if like I stop playing Call of Duty, that would affect the people that have nothing to do with it as well, that's developing the game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's a tough situation, being a gamer, because there's gonna be people that's gonna be like, yo, I'm not supporting anything Activision, which I don't mind people doing that as well, but there's also people that's going to still play their game, and it's not a wrong or right way. It's just how people feel. I mean, but at the end of the day, the situation going over there is messed up. But shout out to Jim Ryan for actually speaking out and reaching out to people about it, and we'll see what's going to happen in the future when it comes to PlayStation and Activision. You know what I mean? But let's move it on. Where
Bari, hold on. Yo, this is why I don't like talking about these types of things online, because people can't separate the like they
Yeah,
listening
what am I
skills is
justifying?
crazy. Like who the fuck is justifying anything? Like, what? Move on, man. Because now I'm gonna start getting pissed off. Move on.
Yeah,
This is why I
that's
don't talk about this stuff online.
that's
Because
almost
just
a
move on.
very blockable offense.
Move on.
You know what I mean?
Just
Because
move on.
what am I
I'm getting pissed off.
justifying here?
I'm
Pretty
getting
much.
pissed off. So move on.
There's a lot of things in life that people that have done fucked up things that you probably supporting. The clothes on your back, you know what I mean, is made by in a sweatshop. Are you not going to wear clothes? You know what I mean? So, yeah, it is what it is. T Harris, don't say another word, please, sir, because you're probably going to get banned the next time you say something. All right, but moving on, man. We have a cool little news. This is nothing really like major, but PlayStation, you know, Sony AI and Polyphony Digital, they have a little partnership going on to entice the Gran Turismo study, where they're going to be using their AI stuff to see how people are playing the game and whatnot, as far as like a learning curve or whatnot with the game. But I just brought this up here because, you know, I'm pretty hyped to get back into Gran Turismo, because the last real Gran Turismo I really played was like 5. Sport I didn't really play so much of. But 7 I'm pretty excited. 6 I didn't play at all because I was like, there's no way I'm buying that.
That was at the end of the PS3 gen, right?
Yeah, the PS4 just came out and they dropped that joint in December. I was like, come on, nah.
Yo, you know what's crazy too? I'm actually surprised PlayStation didn't put 6 on PS4 as well. Like later on, like remaster or something.
Right?
I'm very surprised at that.
The mentality they have now, they would have put that thing on 4. But
yo, that's a fact. Oh man. Nah, but in terms of GT7, listen, I'm not gonna lie, like I haven't been like super hardcore into racing games for a while, but seeing, because like I played Drive Club pretty hardcore back at the beginning of PS4 gen. I dabbled in GT Sport, but not as much as I would have like if this was like a PS2 gen. But seeing this GT7, man, and reading everything about it and just reading how much effort is going into this game, yo, man, like I'm just really excited to get back onto a racer like GT and like GT7, like a mainline racer, and just experience that, especially on PS4 and on that OLED, bro. So I'm really excited for this, man. I'm excited. Like they're doing a lot with this game.
That's a fact, man. Like I can't wait, man. I'm gonna be driving around, and I mean, have my man Court show me the ropes.
Facts.
And
Court definitely gonna show the ropes.
He's like, no, Bari, you gotta drift. You gotta drift.
It's like that. It's like that. You ever seen that episode of South Park where Cartman was the NASCAR driver, and he's like you turn to the left sometime.
Yep. But yeah,
you
man.
Drop in the oval.
Yo, so the last bit of news here, we have Guardians of the Galaxy got a nice little update here, where they're deploying a new patch for PlayStation, which fixes a lot of various issues, and is bringing some ray trace mode for the PlayStation 5, man. Uncapped frame rate for other platform, and improve performance for the base PlayStation 4. So now we got some ray tracing going on, man. Are you going back, Persona, to see some of those ray traced reflections or lighting?
I went there yesterday.
Oh yeah, you was uploading map. Yo, I was taking like a nap, bro, and my phone was clink 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 clink. I was like, what the hell is going on? Is this an emergency? I go on Twitter.
Let me explain. Let me explain. All right, so because believe it or not, Bari, my console storage is full, and my M2 extended storage is full. Is about to be full as well.
I figured that's why you was uploading a lot of photos, because that goes with here, same with me, because there's a lot of photos I haven't uploaded that's due to like spoiler stuff, and I fell back. Yep. Well, I was like, yo, the reason why he's probably doing that because he's probably trying to offload some of the stuff. So
yeah. So I was sitting there looking at like a bunch of different pictures because I had like gigs of stuff for Scarlet Nexus and all this stuff for Guardians, and I was like, you know what? excuse my language, guys. I was like, you know what, fuck this, man. If they ain't play the game, they ain't gonna play the game. And I just started uploading all this stuff. Like, yo, man, let me get to, because I want to get it out there to the world, so that it's always gonna be out there. And then I deleted like no bullshit, because I had 450 gigs of capture storage for like a bunch of different games. Yeah, no, bro. I have 130 gigs of capture storage for Tales of Arise. I still got to upload the rest of the boss fights and pictures. It's just so much. So I deleted about 200 gigs of capture storage so that I could free up some space. And I deleted like a bunch of games that I knew I wasn't going to go back to and things like that, so I could clean up in my storage. I was able to get like about a terabyte of space back.
Yo, this man said a terabyte. Yo, bro. Yo.
I deleted like a bunch of games that I just knew like, I'm not going to really play this anytime soon. So let me free this up and get rid of it. So I was able to get like about close to I'm exaggerating, probably about 700 gigs or so, close to a terabyte.
Bro, let's put it lightly. 700. Yeah.
Yeah, between the console storage and the M2 extended storage, about 700 gigs. Yeah.
God damn. yo, now, I ain't even gonna. I be there sometimes as well, man, because I be having like a lot of like storage. That's like gameplay and photos. Like with Tales, I had to go back and delete like the ones that I've uploaded, but the ones that I haven't uploaded yet, I still got 40 gigs of gameplay with Tales of Arise that I haven't uploaded yet.
You know what it is though, especially with Tales of Arise, because some of the boss fights, I had to redo or die or whatever, and I don't really know how long a boss fight is, so I always just save 30 minutes. That's why so much of it is that's why I have so much of that, and that's even with like COD matches, because I have like 80 gigs of like Cold War COD matches and like
I deleted all of my COD Cold War matches. I deleted all. I think I got like two. I got like 2 left.
Some of them I didn't upload. So I'm like, I'm gonna start uploading some of this stuff so I can offload. Listen, here's my plan. Going into 2022, I'm trying to get my captures ready, because the captures are coming for SIFU and Destiny and Forbidden West and Elden Ring and all that and GT. I'm trying to get my captures ready, right? I'm trying to get my storage ready because all these great games that's about to get downloaded. So I gotta. You're gonna see me throughout the week offload you're gonna see a lot of gameplay get posted to my channel, a lot of screenshots get posted to Twitter. Listen, guys, I love y'all. It's been 3 months since Tales of Arise dropped. I'm posting shit, bro. It's been months since Scarlet Nexus dropped. I'm posting the final boss fights. It's been a month since Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm posting the fights, man. I can't sit on this stuff much longer. I'm posting it, man. I'm being honest.
Yeah, I'm with you with that, because now I'm just gonna have like a week. You know what I mean? I give people a week. After that week, I'm uploading my shit, man. Because y'all don't play no games anyway. I'm not saying everybody in here. I'm talking about people like on Twitter and stuff like that.
They're like, oh, why you play? I might buy this later. Like, I don't give a fuck if you buy it. Like, bro, I'm trying to get this off my console, bro. I'm trying to share my.
You know what's funny? What's funny? The time when I noticed where a lot of people will unsubscribe to my like channel is when I start doing the boss fight uploads. The main complaint is always, oh, you spoiling it for me. Don't click on it. You know what I mean? I don't click on it.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like moving forward, going into 2022, I agree with you, Barty. I'm giving a week, maybe 2 weeks at most. At most 2 weeks. Because I've got 30 gigs of fist boss fights from when I, and like screenshots and stuff that I ain't even post yet. And it's like, I want to get this stuff off the console.
You know why? You know why I'm doing it a week? Because there was like a series I wanted to do with Returnal that I didn't do because people complained about spoilers from the first video. Because I was gonna do like my theories on Returnal's story, and I had like a whole series set up, but I stopped it and I fell back from it because somebody was like, oh no, yo, you spoiling, and I got a lot of people complaining about that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait it out. But when I waited out, I didn't have the desire to do it. After a couple of weeks of just waiting, I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna do it no more.
I didn't even post none of the Yuffie intermission boss fights, because I'm like, yo, like I just, because in my mind I'm just getting, because if I didn't have the game, I wouldn't. But see, here's the thing: if there's a game like, for instance, Spider-Man No Way Home, when that's coming out 2 days prior, that's coming out 2 days early for the UK folks. I'm staying off Twitter that whole week.
Oh yeah, you gotta mute that.
I'm muting Spider-Man. I'm muting No Way Home. I'm muting Spider-Man 2, 3, 1, 8, 9, whatever. Anything web crawler, webhead, Spider. It's all getting muted like 2 or 3 weeks prior to this movie coming out because I do not want to see any spoilers. And so like I'm trying to be self-conscious of like, people in my community and people that follow me and whatever, because it's like, listen, I don't wanna like spoil the game for them, but I'm like, yo, look, I can't sit on this, bro. I got 2 terabytes of captures, bro. And it's just like I can't sit on this, man. I gotta get this shit out already, man. Like I just have to.
Yo,
So
this man says 700 gigs. Yeah.
yeah, it was a lot, man. It was a lot because a lot of games. I even had stuff from I even had like a bunch of captures from not Advanced War, what is it? Modern Warfare 2019 and
Wait,
all
you
kinds
have
of
your
on
you have
a
your
drive, on a drive.
so you have it backed up to your. Nah, I have it mine on a actual console storage. Nah,
Yeah, I have
the
stuff
drive
backed
is
up
just
as
for the
well.
games.
Because I backed up some stuff. Yeah.
Damn, but yo, that's crazy though, man. But yeah, I be doing the same thing, so I know exactly what you talking about. But we're gonna get into the topic right now, guys. So once again, if you made it to this portion of the show, you know the vibes. Go and get these trophies. We giving them out like Insomniac and Naughty Dog out here, man. You know what I mean? No level difficulty. Let's go and get your trophies, man. Here we go.
Right.
Shout out to Insomniac and Naughty Dog, by the way, if you guys are listening. Oh well, we love you. We just, we like the easy trophies too.
Make sure you mute the villain names too. Mute Green Goblin, mute Lizard, mute Sandman, mute mute all that. Cause go ahead, Bar. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, so let's get into this topic here where we're gonna be talking about the Game Awards show. So first and foremost, I want to say this is that once again, people, we need to stop attacking Jeff Keighley when it comes to the Game Awards and like what games are in the certain categories or what games are being nominated in certain categories. But he is the host of the show. He is the one that's bringing the show together, and all of the knick knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. But he is not in charge of what games get into each category, like nominees for each category, and what games actually wins. So I'm just gonna show this first before we talk about the nominees for each category. Voting jury. Nominations for the Game Awards are selected by a voting jury of 103 leading media and influencer outlets across the globe. And here are all like the outlets that they have here that's across the globe. And yeah, so he there's nowhere his name is next to this here. You know what I mean? We don't see JeffKeighley.com, you know what I mean? So I see a lot of people attacking Jeff Keighley or saying, how could you do this? Like, you know what I mean? He has nothing to do with that.
Wait a second. LA Times? What the yo.
Hey yo,
LA
listen,
Times?
next year, what's up PlayStation gonna be on this, man? Cause
hey yo, facts.
Listen.
LA Times?
Gaming
What?
Bible on there.
UK is Metro.co. Okay.
Tough
PC
Arcade. Gamer.
Green Rant? LA Times? What? What
Newsweek.
the fuck is Inverse? Newsweek.
No wonder.
Yo, what the hell is Inverse?
Yo, Gamertag Radio. No disrespect. Gamertag Radio is a podcast. So yeah, we gonna be on here, man.
That's a
Because I noticed. You know what? I'm gonna save this for Speak from the Heart. Because if you guys been listening to Speak from the Heart, so we gonna talk. You guys already know where I'm gonna go when that statement, but I'm gonna fall back.
Entertainment Weekly.
That's what I'm saying,
What?
bro. That's what I'm saying.
Like
But
what? Like no disrespect to like, but those are like, I wouldn't go to Newsweek for games in any capacity. I don't give a fuck if they got a
wait,
game
is
section.
Giant Bomb in here?
Yeah, Giant Bomb's on there.
here.
Highly respected. I like Giant Bomb. I wouldn't go to Newsweek for gaming. I don't care if they do have a small little gaming section where they, pluck some nerds from college to come in and toy. Right? No, absolutely not.
They don't have any like PlayStation centric
Yeah,
sites on
where
here.
is PlayStation Universe or PlayStation Lifestyle or something like that? Like,
because like no disrespect to Gamer Tag Radio, they're not a all around talking show. They're more like a Xbox show. But the fact that I seen that, I don't really see like a specific like PlayStation show on there.
Scroll down to UK. Edge.
The Edge is popular though.
The Guardian. I
don't know about the Guardian.
The Guardian.
And this is another one. Metro Co UK. This is another like Xbox.
That's an Xbox. Favorite. Go down to scroll down to global. What's global? Let me see what the global ones are.
I don't know any of these here. I know press start. Yeah, these they just popping up. These people just popped up. I know them.
Steve Vivor.
Yeah, I know that.
AUS Games, Power Unlimited. All right, man. Y'all got it, bro.
Gamer.
Y'all got it, man. Next thing you know, they're gonna have fucking Telemundo on there, some bullshit, man. Talking about gaming. Fuck out of here, man.
They're gonna have a Twitter or Instagram influence on there. But these are the categories, guys. Game of the year, best game direction. We're not gonna focus on all of them. We're just gonna give our general thoughts because me and Persona did individual videos on this. But the biggest snub to me is not even like the game of the year stuff, but it's this category here. I just feel like there's so many.
Game?
Yeah, like there's so many RPGs that came out this year that you can't just confine it to just 5. You know what I mean? I feel like this certain categories, like this should be at least six games in here, and this game shouldn't be on here. It just shouldn't. The fact that PlayStation took them off their store, how did it even make it on here? Because why? You have these PC websites that's probably favorite in this game here, but I think people need to think about the overall concept of the game when it comes to multiple platforms, not just, oh, it played good on my individual platform. You know what I mean?
Sorry. This game does not deserve to be anywhere on any category of any award show ever in life. No. Okay? Listen, I'm not trying to shit on the developers of the game. We know well, listen.
Nah, you are shit.
No,
all the goddamn shows we did.
On the leaders. Listen, man. No disrespect, but Chris Tales, Yeez 9, Monster Hunter Stories 2, Near Replicant version, whatever. There's so many other RPGs that belong here, and Cyberpunk being here. It's strictly political and nothing more. Because playing through Cyberpunk, it's nothing special to me. It damn sure ain't nothing special to me. I think it's overhyped.
Yeah, the shooting
obviously,
was bad.
some people may feel people obviously may feel different, but it was a buggy mess on consoles, and it does not deserve to be anywhere on any of these awards. Go ahead.
Yeah, I agree 100%. There's a lot of games RPG wise that should have been there. But like I said before, I think games media, the respect that gamers once had, like back in the day and stuff like that, is dwindling away, man. It's dwindling away because more people. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have your opinions and stuff like that, but it's just certain things. It's like, yo, man, like what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like some of these media sites don't really have the passion like that either. It's just a quote unquote job. You know what I mean? They're not passionate about gaming. And there's a lot of games that came out this year that is just like, yo, come on. I'm not even just trying to be PlayStation biased. That's why I went to the RPG first, because I just felt like stuff like Cyberpunk should be there, and it shouldn't. With so many RPGs that came out this year, it shouldn't be just tied to 5, in my personal opinion. But we have best indie here. This one is going to be a good one, man, because 12 minutes was good. Death's Door was amazing from what I heard from people, and Kana absolutely fantastic game
I
here.
feel like Kana's gonna get this.
I haven't played these two though, Loop Hero or this Inscription one, so I don't know. But yeah, I think Kana should win a lot of these ones here.
Yeah.
Let's go best direction Persona, man. Best
Best
direction.
art direction or best game direction?
Oh, game direction. Art direction, I'm not going to have that debate with art direction because, you know, people just going to be blah, 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 blah. But yeah, this looks better. But blah, 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 blah. Just want to, you know, yeah. So, best game direction awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in the game direction and design. You got Deathloop, It Takes Two, Returnal, Psychonauts 2, Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart. Let me get your what you want to win, and let me get your what you think is going to win.
Okay, so for game direction, what I want to win is a Returnal because again, outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Now, realistically speaking, Returnal and Ratchet and Clank both deserve that spot, but the reason why I'm going to edge out Returnal over Ratchet and Clank is because, again, guys, I mean this with all sincerity, man. When you look at the glow up with Housemarque and the love, passion, and care that they put into this game, I feel like this game is such a departure from what they normally make in terms of quality. Like it's much higher, right? It's in that AAA category, but still maintains that Housemarque essence and feel, right? That is a magical thing to do. Now, again, Ratchet and Clank is amazing. It is a technical marvel and a masterpiece, 100%. But I have to edge it out to Returnal. That alt fire, the combat, the enemies, the story. Returnal knocked it out the park, and I feel like Returnal deserves this category. What do I think is gonna win? Deathloop. Now listen, bro. I'm sorry, bro. They have pushed this game too much this year, too heavily. The tens, right? All this greatness, right? I feel like that's gonna go to Deathloop because Deathloop for some reason this year is the media. I mean, I know why, but I'm not gonna talk about it here on this podcast. Deathloop is definitely the media darling. Deathloop is definitely the media darling of this year in terms of games, and I feel like Deathloop is gonna edge out both Returnal and Ratchet and Clank, which if it does, crazy if it does, bro. Because no, have you played Ratchet? Have you played Returnal? No, okay, but I feel like Deathloop's gonna take it.
For me, I want Ratchet and Clank to win this one because personally, same thing with like Returnal. I think Returnal, game direction design was amazing, but when you think about the actual explanation awarded to the most outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design, I think Ratchet and Clank takes that because it fundamentally, with the PlayStation 5 hardware, can change how game design is. This is the game that PlayStation uses as their showpiece as far as like how game design can be changed with the hardware that we have. No more long elevator rides or no more certain little go through this loop and alley and stuff like that. I think Ratchet and Clank gets overlooked due to the fact that a lot of things are that it's so innovative is in the background where we might not notice it for like for the meat and potatoes of the game, but it's so fundamental in the game that it's something that is like streamlined within our experience. But yeah, like when you play Ratchet and Clank, you're just like, yo, this is next gen on a graphical level and everything that is just keeping up with whatever it is. It has the same type of gameplay mechanics with the Duelsense like Returnal as well, with the alt fires and stuff like that. But Returnal's up there as well. I think It Takes Two. It didn't really innovate as far as like game, in my opinion. Like, but the creative vision, I think that's where it might win as well, because there's a lot of different game aspects in that game. You have a fighting game in there. You have a playing game in there. You got a shooter in there. You got a puzzle in there. It's so many different aspects of games that they put together that flow together. Who do I think is going to win it though? I think they're going to give it to Psychonauts here. I really feel that Psychonauts 2 is going to be that game that steals a lot of these awards. Not steal, but they're going to have it win a lot of awards, because I think the story of Psychonauts is gonna impact a lot of people that's more so outside the game. It's like, oh wow, this Kickstarter game that, you know, this big company helped out and helped produce the game and fundamentally create the game to be a much bigger scale and stuff like that. And it has new different, you know, mechanics and stuff in the game. I think Psychonauts 2 is going to end up winning it, but that's just my opinion. So we're gonna do Game of the Year, Persona, and then we're gonna go on an idea here after we do Game of the Year, right? Okay. Just for fun, kicks and giggles. So we have Game of the Year, recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. Deadloop, It Takes Two, Metroid Dread, Psychonauts 2, Ratchet and Clank, Resident Evil Village. What do you want to win, and what do you think is going to win?
See, now this is where you and I are. What you said for best game direction, I'm actually going to say here for Ratchet and Clank in Game of the Year. Now, here's my thing. I wanted Returnal to at least get nominated. That's where my gripe is. I feel like in terms of this nominations list, Returnal should be here. Now, Returnal is definitely one of my games of the years, right? It's a phenomenal game, but we're talking best experience across all creative and technical fields. That definitely, in this list, realistically speaking, in this list, this should go to Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, because again, the riffs, how they built this game, the seamless transitions from world to world, instant loading, the game, especially if you're playing on an OLED, the game looks like it looks like a movie, like legit. Like the quality, I would even put a little bit ahead. It's phenomenal, right? And I think Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart checks off all boxes as a all-around creative and technical masterpiece that is deserving of that Game of the Year category. And then I guess the other question is, which do I think is going to win?
Mm-hmm.
Metroid Dread. I think Metroid Dread is definitely going to win because, again, it's been a while since we've gotten a Metroid game. This game is definitely garnered a lot of attention. A lot of it is a great game too. Don't get it twisted. Metroid Dread is really a great game. I just don't personally think it is that all creative and technical fields. Like the way it's describing, I wouldn't put Metroid Dread into that, but I can recognize that Metroid Dread is a very fun roguelike game, and it's very enjoyable. And I feel like Nintendo's going to edge it out. Now, the surprise for me is, again, I keep, I don't know, man. Maybe it's me, but Deathloop, man. I keep going back to it. Like, I feel like the toss up between like Metroid Dread and Deathloop, right? I personally speaking, I do not feel that It Takes Two is a great experience because it does a good job of offering a co-op experience that feels refreshing, right? Because most co-op experiences, it's kind of uniform. But I think with It Takes Two, it kind of takes that uniformity of a co-op experience and they kind of take it to the next level, right? But I do not think that It Takes Two really is knocking it out I don't know, like I just don't see that all around creative and technical, like what a Game of Year is. It's fun, it's great, but I don't think It Takes Two gets that. Psychonauts, I mean, listen, that's not for this show. Resident Evil Village. I really think a lot of this is that Lady D hype, bro. Like I mean that
Resident Evil Village was great.
No, I'm not saying it's not. I'm gonna play this. I can't speak to the gameplay, right? I just think with a lot that Lady D hype is playing into a little bit of this.
The thing is about Lady D, she's not even in the game for a long time. She's the first boss.
I'm talking about that social media hype, bruh. that Lady D hype, bruh.
No, but the game is great without her. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Okay.
she's a cool character and whatnot, but overall the game, I actually love Resident Evil Village. I'm not even a Resident Evil fan like that, and this game is
yeah,
amazing.
I'm gonna crank that. I'm gonna crank that.
Yo, yeah, this game is amazing. But for me, I definitely want Ratchet and Clank to win it because I feel like when it comes to the actual description of Game of the Year, they hit all aspects of it. I think the experience in itself was something that they sold next gen on, and it hit those aspects. Like, yo, if you got like a PlayStation 5, it's definitely you want to get Ratchet and Clank. Story, graphics, gameplay, sound, all technical fields. I feel like they hit it all on the nose when it comes to it. Yeah, they have like little gripes here and there that it could be better, but for that outing for the PlayStation 5, I think they did a great job. Personally, once again, I feel like Psychonauts 2 or It Takes Two might win Game of the Year just due to it's more, in my opinion, with today's gaming media, it's more about selling that story, that heartwarming story that would get people into playing the game or whatnot. Like, you know, like how the NBA, a lot of people were focusing on on the drama of the NBA to get people to watch the game. Like, oh, yo, this person got this. This is what they said, and I was like, oh, yeah, I got to see that game to see who win. Same thing with I think with Psychonauts. I think that story of them being kickstarting, being bought up by Microsoft, now producing the game, that is a story. And if they win Game of the Year, that will boost up, you know, the studio and the publisher as well with it. And it's no different with Hazelight, you know, smaller studio working on these co-op games, trying to give people a different experience with it. But personally, I don't feel like these games hit all technical aspects like they do with Ratchet and Clank. You know what I mean? Like Deathloop, nobody give a damn about the story. Metroid Dread, nobody really care about the story. Resident Evil, it has a story there, it was pretty cool, but you really care more about like the gameplay and stuff like that, in my opinion. And Psychonauts, I just haven't played Psychonauts, so I don't know. I know Psychonauts 1, but I haven't played 2. But yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting, man. But before we get into this persona, yo, Tubbs Gaming with the two pounds. He said, "You guys watch the new Digital Foundry video?" No, I haven't watched it. I don't know what video.
I haven't either. I don't really watch
about
Digital Foundry like that.
But yo, Persona, what do you think about the idea of us doing What's Up PlayStation Game Awards, where we have our own categories of nominations? I know it would take a lot of work, but what do you think about doing it?
I'm with it.
You know what I mean? If the chat is with it, let us know if you would like a What's Up PlayStation Game Awards, like, you know, video as far as like, you know, the podcast or whatnot. And we'll definitely try our best to set that up, because I think that would be fun to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it would be more PlayStation centric. You know what I mean? So people won't get butthurt or whatnot. But I think it will be fun. But yeah, guys,
it'll have to be closer to like end of the year, because I definitely want to.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Complete some of those.
For sure, yeah, we're not limited to.
Some time to burn through some of these games real quick, so I could actually talk about them in great detail.
We're not limited to there's a cutoff date. Nah, if we do the show December, let's say we do the show like December. Let me see a date here. Let's say we do the show like December 18th.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The cutoff date is 10/59. December 18th. You know what I mean?
December 17th. Okay.
Yeah, like right before the show. You feel me? But I think it'll be cool, man. We'll definitely try and set that up and make it cool. We'll brainstorm a little bit how we can do it. Got some time. But that's pretty much the show, guys. If you guys enjoyed the show, hit the like button. Also, let us know if you'd like to see some timestamps. I've been very inconsistent with the timestamp stuff. if we do have somebody that can do timestamps, that would be cool. But if you do, let us know, because I'm a type of person, or persona as well. If you do something like that, we're not going to have you just doing that willy-nilly for free. We'll probably compensate you for that. But if you do want to do something like that, just let us know. But if you don't, I'll try my best to do that every week as well. But here we go, trophy time. Appreciate you guys coming through.
We both can share that. If someone doesn't want to do it, then we both can just share that responsibility.
Yo, timestamps is tough work. It's tough work.
Yeah,
it's tough work.
It's a tough thing.
But yo, Persona man, hit us with your outro. Let the people know what you're doing throughout the week. And let's get it.
Yeah. Listen, shout out to y'all, man, in the chat, man. Really appreciate y'all.
The chatmans
coming through and chopping it up with us. Shout out to anyone that's watching this later. We appreciate y'all as well that watched the show. For me, man, Gaming with Persona. So tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern, 1st to 10 grudge match against Upchuck Gaming and Demon Slayer. I'm gonna be streaming it on my channel, but Bari's gonna have it on his channel. So watch it on his, because he'll be doing all the commentating and whatnot. And it's gonna be crazy. Definitely check that out. And then obviously tomorrow morning, well, I gotta get a haircut. I'm going to the barbershop tomorrow morning, but when I come back, COD Sundays. And then when Persona speaks this week, probably. Also
Chuck getting washed. I said it.
I'm humble. I'm going into this very humble. Just because for my mindset, I have to go into this very humble. Viper said he can do the timestamps. Organization is my thing. All right, Viper, appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, hit us up on Twitter, Viper, so we can compensate
up.
You properly with the way you can do that.
Yes, sir. And then definitely do a podcast this week. Next Saturday, because it's Thanksgiving time, guys. I'm trying to play some games, and obviously spend time with the family and whatnot. So next Saturday we won't have a podcast. So no podcast next Saturday. It's Thanksgiving time or whatever. And, spend time with the family and. So we're not going to see you guys next week, but we will say it now. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your families, and I hope you all enjoy yourselves. And what I'm thankful for is the support that you all give me and Bari here on this channel and on our respective channels, and continuously help us grow. And the Sean Layden interview, which a lot of y'all still to this day mention and congratulate us and whatnot, and a lot of that stuff we're really appreciative of as well. So thank you guys so much. I'm thankful for you all. I'm thankful for the show, for the podcast, for its growth. So no show next week, guys, but enjoy it with your families and be safe. And I'll probably do a When Persona Speaks next week. I actually want to play some more Halo and stream that, but I'm trying to. I need a better PC. But I have been playing Halo offline, and I have some more matches saved up. Speaking of Halo, I know this is a PlayStation show, guys. Just shameless plug. I got my Halo impressions up on my channel. If you haven't checked that out yet, go check that out. And just a lot of gaming. I really like, now that it's Thanksgiving time, I'm off next week. I'm trying to beat at least 10 games before 2022. 10 games. Beat and or platinum. So, that's my thing. So, that's what we're going to do. I'm gaming heavy.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so guys, just to let you guys know again, next week there will be no show, and we'll be back on the 4th of December, which that's my brother's birthday too, but he's in Virginia. On the 25th and on the 1st there will be no show as well. So in December, we'll be taking like a 2-week break, and we'll be back like around January 8th. So going forward, we have 3 shows going forward for the next 2 months, guys. So just want to let you guys know that, so you guys are like, hey, what the hell's going on? Well, what's the place? Where they at? We let you guys know You know what I mean? It's
Hey,
holiday season.
we do it every year, man. It's holiday time, man. We got 3 more shows for the year, which will put us at 65 shows by the end of the year because we're at 62 right now, so 65. But we're gonna come back much stronger, and we got a lot of plans for 2022 in terms of guests, in terms of growth, quality, and everything. So trust me when I tell you, 2022 is gonna be an even bigger year than this year for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And yeah, as for me, you know, I never really know. Oh, matter of fact, yeah, I got to do a speak from the heart this week. So most likely probably like a Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll be doing a speak from the heart because we got a lot of things we got to talk about just to reiterate some of my points that I've been saying throughout the year. Now you guys have tangible visual evidence of that stuff being there. Also later today, we got my man Chuck and Persona. They're going to be, you know, fighting Demon Slayer. You guys should definitely come out and watch that because it's going to be some really high level Demon Slayer play where if you guys weren't sold on the game before, I'm pretty sure, you know, watching these two fight is going to sell you in the game because you're going to see the actual mechanics being used. You know what I mean? You're not just going to see Square, you know, being used. But yeah, so 6 o'clock, we're going to be starting that up. We're going to be doing pre-game interviews. I have everything set up already where we're going to be interviewing people first, you know, doing pre-game interviews, one-on-one interviews. Going to be doing predictions, explain the game. As I explain the game, I think Persona and Chuck, they should be doing like some test matches because I know, you know, Chuck is in the West Coast, Persona's in the East Coast. Right away, that first match is gonna take a while for it to get synced up, and I'm pretty sure nobody's gonna want to really play in that type of lag. So you know, have that warm up, you know, as they warm that up, you know what I mean, and explain the game, you know, whenever they're ready to go. But definitely come out if you guys want to donate towards it. There's the donation link is in the description of the video on my channel, and yeah, winners get everything as far as when it comes to all the proceeds and stuff like that. So yeah, it's gonna be a good stuff, man. Showcasing 2 of the newest characters in the game. So and both of the characters is pretty hype. You know what I mean? They do pretty crazy damage. Well, Kaza do a little bit more damage than Rui. And the fun thing about this match, you guys, both of these characters damage wise is not really insane, but due to the fact that they play 2 demon characters, yo, whoever hit each other is gonna be doing like 50% damage. Yo, so it's gonna be fun, yo. It's definitely gonna be fun, man. But yeah, man. Yo, Arcade said the online arcade was the reason I tried Soul Calibur. So come out and make sure they will make you a believer in fighting games. That's actually kind of fire, yo. To you know, see dope. That comment right there.
Yeah, man. The arcade, our online arcade was definitely a magical time.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I still want to set up. I'm praying that Demon Slayer gets like an update for spectate mode because this is Cyber Connect Persona. They have done it with Naruto, so I don't know. I feel like it's coming.
I don't think they believed that this game would be as popular.
Yo, it's charted everywhere.
Like I know, but it just I don't know what they were thinking. This is why I'm saying at least 4 players, bruh. Like it don't got to be
at
6,
least
8,
4.
12.
At least 4.
I think every fighting game should have at least 4-player lobbies and
spectate mode. Yes,
because you have to, bro. Like you cannot expect these games to garner, you know, a big following or stay active if you're not creating some type of lobby system that will allow for friends to play together and have a, you know, Demon Slayer game night or something. How the fuck you gonna do that with just 2 people? Like it's just man. Yeah. You got to do better.
You gotta be using remote play and all that stuff.
Yeah,
that's
you gotta do better, man.
Thing. But yeah, guys. So see you guys at 6. Yo, it's fun fact. Yo, what you call it is out now. Cowboy Bebop is out now. And a dope show on Amazon Prime is out now called The Wheel of Time. Pretty cool show. Definitely some cool stuff to check out, guys. So yeah,
I'm
I think
watching the Jamie Foxx show right now. I finished Martin. I'm watching Jamie Foxx.
Yo, if you have Amazon Prime, definitely check out the Wheel of Time. Yo,
what's that about?
I only watch 1 episode, so I'm still trying to figure out what it's about per se.
Is it like time? Is it about time though? like some type of time warp movie show?
Well, they talk about the Wheel of Time as far as like, you know, the life in itself and the things that exist in life, and there's like magical, and it's like Game of Thrones, like magics, but a little bit more on the magical side of things.
Okay.
It's good. From what I've heard, it was like based off of a book, so I'm new to it, so I'm still trying to gather everything up. I stopped at episode 2 because I was getting tired. I was like, you know what, I want to be fully awake, so that's what I'm really about to watch right now, because they got 3 episodes out right now on what you call Amazon Video. But yeah, guys, we'll see you guys in December. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys. Enjoy and have a safe time with your family and friends. Play some games. Black Friday sales is out there. Don't buy no cheap TVs. What's Up PlayStation Podcast episode 62 is in the books.
Facts.
And always remember, PlayStation listens to this podcast.